All right, let's get this party started. So, what's up, folks? Like I said, enough of that type of nonsense. That'll never happen ever again. Not even one time. I won't allow it. So now, what's up? Yeah, that's what I thought. So yeah, like I said, over here, what I mean. First of all, like I said, like I come from the country, right? So being from the country, we don't play no games, right? It's all about respect, right? And like I said, at this point in the game, I'm just doing everything on my own. You feel me? Um, that's the reason why, like, I don't sweat what people think, bro, because anywhere I go, I run everything. I don't know what people are talking about on this network. Y'all don't run this network. I do. You feel me? It's like the streets. Like, do y'all run the streets? I do, right? So why would I care what people say when they're gonna say it behind my back? You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got time, man, for I ain't got time. I ain't got time for nobody, right? At all. I ain't got time for nobody because I know what everybody's on, right? People don't enjoy seeing me win. They never have. And I'm cool with that. But I'm gonna keep on winning. That's what I do. I understand that when you have everything to lose, right? And everything going for you, no matter what, you know what I mean? Because I'm coming up against all odds. And like I said, in a whole, you know, and everything has just been hard. You know what I mean? I've come up in circumstances that are impossible. Everything about me and what I'm coming out of is impossible. So how could anybody comment on me? You feel me? Like I said, first of all, anybody with something to say, they could talk in front of me to my face, and they're gonna have to now. I don't care who it is. That's number one, right? Number two, I've changed this whole game, the whole paradigm. I run the internet. Like I said, I got my movement is wavy like Max B, way wavier than Max B, right? Max B ended up getting set up by Dipset and Jim Jones, who was the name of the false prophet, right? And was the fake rapper. And he ended up going to prison, right? Because they got the best of him. If you notice and you pay attention, man, there's a lot of people that people got the best of, but I ain't one of them. You feel me? People have tried to do everything they can with me. Can't nobody move me, bro, because I'm a boss, because I'm going to be good regardless. I don't even think these people understand at this point, there's nothing anyone can do to me. Nothing, because like I'm just a free soul and a free spirit. Like I'm already planning on completely switching up how I'm moving. As soon as I get through this, like as soon as like I'm just going through what I'm going through physically, as soon as I get through it, meaning this new thing that I've been dealing with going through, as soon as I get through that, I'm already going to start moving completely different is what I'm thinking. I'm already preparing my mind. I'm already getting ready. I don't care what y'all think. I don't care what you have to say about me. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put up with nothing. I'm not going to tolerate nothing. And I'm going to stand up for myself. You feel me? And if I'm in the street, of course, I'm going to always take care of myself and protect myself because I'm in the street. You feel me? So it is what it is. So, like I said, for me, that's what you can expect. Ain't gonna be no more talking on the internet to nobody. Ain't gonna be no more of that foolishness. It's gonna be I'm a grown man and I got to do what I got to do. Meaning, if I want to go out and get it, then that's what I'm gonna do. Everything else is just in my beck and call. It's just more environments for me to use to my benefit, and it's just more options. You feel me? I'm trying to change my whole mentality, man. I'm trying to learn a lesson off of everything that I'm going through, and hopefully it's God teaching me that lesson, you know what I mean? Like I said, I still deal with what I'm going through, you know what I mean? Because of what happened, you know what I'm saying, with the whole, Seaton thing and these people on here, like I said, I just want to move forward, man. I want to forget about it, just like it said, like quit thinking about yesterday. That's what I want to do, you know. But it's hard, man. It's hard when you're going through, something this impossible and difficult, and I'm trying everything and nothing is really working, and I'm trying my best. But like I said, I don't know. Somehow I manage to pull the strength out of me every day to keep on pushing. That's what I mean, baby. I love that, man. That's right. Show me that you focused on me. I love that, man, because that's the thing, man. People gonna focus on me, and they not paying no attention to themselves. You feel me? They gonna focus on me. Why? Because they admire me and they look up to me. I'm a boss. See, I got no problem with people watching me. That doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? It's the fact when you sitting there and you're just gonna try to, have a slow vibration and act like you're talking to me. I mean, nah, ain't nobody gonna talk to me crazy. I don't care where I'm at, son. You know about me. right? So, like I said, I mean, you're gonna see my real swagger now. You're gonna see who you really dealing with and talking to now, and that's it. I'm gonna let everything out verbally, everything I feel. I'm gonna say. I'm not holding back nothing. You know what I mean? Like I'll still, watch how I talk a little bit on here just because I'm smart and I know what I'm doing and I know the game. But you're gonna get the real me now on here. So, like I said, as soon as I get through this, if I get past this, good luck to everybody, bro, because I'm just gonna be like on a all out like front of like just like being unstoppable. Like you don't understand, I'm already planning everything. Like, do you understand that there's other parks that I can like take over with this? There's other parks, bro. So like if I can figure out how to navigate and move around and get over to these other parks, I can go ahead and do my thing there too, like I used to, and I can get on my street ball footage that way and then just, whatever, like take the bus, walk back wherever I want to, and go on about my business. You feel me? Um, I mean, the fact is that this city, especially if I could get some help and get somebody to help me, like as far as a ride, like driving me around, this city isn't a bad place to do this street ball circuit that I'm building on here for me and just continue to promote myself. And I've already got such a name out here for basketball and street ball. I mean, I've had dudes, literally that dude at Subway one day. I don't know if I think he's the regional manager. He remembered me from back in the day for playing ball. Like that's how notorious I am. So that's the thing. The people online, they don't know me, but they do know already that I'm a street ball legend. I'm not in the making. I was a street ball legend, bro, for my whole life. What are you talking about? Bro, I played in jail in Atlanta, was undefeated. I played against Cassidy's cousin and defeated him. Are you serious? Yeah, Cassidy from Philly. Like these people, like I said, they want to try to pretend that I'm someone I'm not. And like I said, it all comes from that same word that I really don't want to say these words on here, but like I said, it's really clear that it's all coming from people, trying to create an environment that's unfair, trying to, discriminate against me. And I'm not going to put up with it. So I'm going to start saying how I feel, man. I don't even care how anybody feels. I don't care how the company feels, the network, nothing. I'm going to say how I feel, man. And y'all just going to have to deal with it because that's the one thing that I'm not going to tolerate or allow. You feel me? Like, nah, bro, we stand up every day, and that's what I do is I stand up for equal rights and my rights, and I'm gonna have equal rights, right? And it just is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't care how y'all feel. You feel me? I'm gonna do me right in front of your face, like I've been doing, and that's about it. You feel me? Like I said, like I got the whole thing set up and planned, man, for what I'm doing. You feel me? And I'm just loving it. Loving it. Mhm, I'm loving it, right? So, like I said, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I said, I know they all in an uproar and a panic over me. Like I said, it's just me and God. That's it. I'm not in any relationship. I don't have any connection online. Said that day one. Like I said, I don't believe nonsense and I don't talk in emails. I said it one time. It should have been respected then. That was it. So, what do you mean? Nothing else happened. What are you talking about? Right? Nah, bro, I'm sincere and genuine with anyone I talk to and deal with, man. If you tell me something, I'm gonna believe you, yeah, because especially on the internet, yes, I'm gonna take you at your word. And like that doesn't make me look anyway. That makes me look good. If you can't keep your word, that's a problem. If you see a dude and you see me and I'm trying to put this together, I'm not struggling. I've been doing excellent this entire time. Like I said, the money's already down for my phone bill ahead of time. I'm doing great. Like Tony the Tiger. What are you talking about? That's a boss, bro. Like I said, I own a car lot. I pay it every month, like over $100. So that's a lot of money, right? This check's already, it said $99.25. Boy, you got to be kidding me, bro. Like I said, they doing everything to try to hold me back and not pay me. And yet that's going to be another check because that'll be complete by tomorrow because I just got a whole bunch of views on the videos today. Like it ain't nobody's business real quick. I leak out these videos in like 2 seconds and they all do mad views, son. These people know I'm a gold mine, son. We're straight up, bro. And the street ball and the basketball, that's what I want to focus on because it's a gold mine. So is the Batman thing. I'm not going to lie because it did great views again today. And it's very consistent for me because I think, I have this celebrity with it already and people know about it and they respect it and love it. But I don't know. I'm trying to change gears a little bit and really focus on the street ball. I really think that it'll work. And like I said, if I can get in some different courts and different environments down here, since I'm down here, I really think that it would be beneficial for now. And, the whole goal, like I said, is to get to New York, do the Batman thing in New York, and play street ball in New York. That's the whole goal. The whole goal is to get the bread and get the money. You know what I mean? I'm not concerned about anyone or anything else now. Now I'm completely focused because now I understand that people really, really is concerned that they really went out their way and did everything they can and tried to create every illusion they could on here to try to hold me back. And they just couldn't. Why? Because they saw my worth and my value. I know my value, bro. You didn't have to show me. Like, we could have done without all the theatrics, you feel me? Like, my whole thing is like, how you gonna like be doing things online that make no sense and then tell me I was never a part of that? None of it. I made myself perfectly clear. When I talk, you hear me. You don't ever act like you didn't hear what I said, son. What are you talking about? So like I said, bro, that's people that, like I said, like that's a quiet desperation, man. They know I'm amazing and I'm like a god to them, and like they just look up to me like those are my fans, man. I ain't worried about my fans. You feel me? I ain't worried about my fans, bro. You want to talk about women? I mean, are you serious, bro? I can get any woman I want in the world, son. And y'all know it, bro. Matter of fact, you want to talk about New York? When I was driving around New York, I was in the Chevy Cobalt that had blue contacts on and blonde hair. I believe. I don't know if I went up there separate times, but that one time, man, I just looked so beautiful. I kept looking in the mirror. I love looking at myself because I'm just gorgeous. And, you know, like I said, like I just remember driving on the highways all through New York, went through Albany. Like I said, people were it was a situation kind of Atlanta, man. Basically, like, oh no, man, I was that's crazy. I think I was up there in the truck at one point and up there in the Chevy Cobalt at one time. I think I was up there more than once, but I can't really remember. But all I know is that at one point when I was up there was a lot of people that were scared of me in New York. That's what I remember, and I remember the same thing kind of moving how I moved in Atlanta, where basically like I was, running them off corners straight up. So, like I said, me, I'm a street dude. I get busy. I don't waste no time. I don't know who people think they talking to. We move differently than y'all. We the real thing over here, especially that these other people that ain't never been about nothing and ain't never been tough. And all history shows it. They don't move like us. This ain't a thing from nobody else. This is who I am. We move like this. I talk like this. What do you mean? This is who I am. I don't know who y'all are. You feel me? So it's like I'm the greatest point guard in the game, and I'm going to continue to prove that. Like I said, I'm going to continue to hone my skill and get better and better. And it's going to open up a lot of doors for me, man. It's going to open up a lot of opportunities. Like I said, the whole plan right now is to make as much money as we can on here. Like I said, that's another $100 check. That'll help out a little bit. I'm not like banking or anything. I'm not going to have a whole lot of money, but hopefully they'll pay that out 21st to the 26th. That would really help me. And then at least, I'd have enough that I'd be straight. Like I really would. I'd be straight. I'd be good. And then I could just, do my best and use my options. Now, first thing is nothing gets by me. I understand what people want because I can feel the energy in the air, right? Nothing scares me, not afraid of nothing, not going to make no mistakes. And I'm just going to keep my eyes peeled and make sure I pay attention because this is what happens when someone like me, right? I know that people are envious and jealous of me, and I know that they wish that they could plot on me and move on me. So I'm just saying I'm going to always be paying attention, right? It ain't about fear. It's about just, understanding and being prepared and ready because you know what's up and what's going on and you can feel it in the air. You feel me? Because when dudes get to the level that I'm getting to, that's usually what happens next. You feel me? If you pay attention, you're going to realize I'm a genius. See, none of that stuff happens to me because it can't, because I'm a whole different animal and ball game. You feel me? But you also can't be cocky or conceited about it, you know what I mean? Because, there's times when, I'm not paying attention, stuff like that. So my thing is like, nah, I'm just getting fully prepared and ready, man, with all my moves because I'm gonna be real, real smooth and slick with everything I do. You feel me? Because like I said, all I'm saying is I'm an object of envy and jealousy right now because I done built something here that really, really means something, and I'm a jewel. You feel me? So like these people know that I have not only the potential, but that I've already proven myself. See, potential is, you know, gifts that have been unlived. Okay, gifts, your potential is something you haven't reached. Potential is, what you're supposed to harness to get somewhere. I already got there. I already did it, bro. I'm a worldwide street ball legend, like I should have been way before, and y'all took that channel down, right? Because that's what I came on YouTube doing originally, right? Proved my point all over. I played in North Carolina, everywhere, man. I done did my thing all over. You feel me? Played in New York. We were up there balling in New York. I think I was getting videos of that too. So right in New York City and everything. You feel me? So hold on. So like I said, I mean, long story short, how do I put this? I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Like y'all out of luck, bro. If you just gonna sit there and you praying on my downfall, like Biggie Small said. I mean, good luck, bro, because I think you gonna be praying for that for a long time. I really do, man. Like I said, like I've been going through a lot. I ain't really been feeling good, you know what I mean? All of it's out of my control, I'm just trying to live my life the best I can and do what I can for me, man. But I just noticed with these people, man, it'd be the same wording, it'd be the same goals, the same intention. It's like these are all people I don't know who don't have any power in the world. They can run their mouth all they want online. They don't have no say so out here. They don't have no say so in the real world. That's a fact, and they're powerless because none of them are anybody. You feel me? And that's just what people do who tend to fail. You know what I mean? They're going to look at the star and they're going to say, man, I wish I could be the star. And then, like I said, they get envious and jealous. So, all these years you spent trying to hold me back, trying to mess with my reputation, trying to stop me. I mean, you failed. So it's over with now, completely solidified, and ain't no more talking because why would I need to talk to people who I already defeated and got the best of, baby? You feel me? Like this really me. I talk as me. See, I don't do that fake talk stuff you do. And I told you all that and I made it clear. This is how I talk. You don't know me. I'm a boss. And you all know I'm a boss. Just like everybody everywhere I go knows I'm a boss. So like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, I got this whole game in the palm of my hand, man. I got the world in the palm of my hand. This is my world. I saw a video too, Megan Fox, and she was kind of like dissing, you know who, Kelly, um, and her eyes just said it all, man. I don't know how recent of a video that was, but she was completely dissing him and was like basically like get away from me when he was trying to kiss her. And that's the thing, man. All you ladies out there who sold your soul, see, you got to understand something, man. You all talk like ladies and women are a commodity or something, like they something out of your reach that's unattainable. For me, they not. For me, they all belong to me because, like I said, I'm God's son. I'm actually God's son, and like directly, and this is my world. So I mean, any woman in the world I can have, like I said, they literally were created for me. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I've never made a big deal out of dating and being with women. I don't know what's up with people on YouTube, bro, with these dudes on here, bro, but I get women like nobody's business. Well, that's what I was saying too. When I went to New York, I was always in great shape. I was working out. I think I was in college in North Carolina right before that or around that time. And like, yeah, like I remember some girl was checking me out when I got down at a hotel or a restaurant to eat, and she was trying to holler at me and came to talk to me. She was a white girl too, beautiful, like a blonde. And she just saw me and like, she was flirting with me and stuff and went out of her way to talk to me. So like I said, man, I'm different, man. This ain't the Coach Eli show. I'm not none of those people, man. I don't even watch those people. Don't ever say them names to me. You know what I mean? And I'm for sure not Steve's. So when I'm not Styles, I'm not Sweet Lily. When I go to New York, it's going to be a real thing. You can see the if you watch that Bobby Manning channel, you're going to see the difference between when Steve's was in New York and if we get me up to New York again and I got bread and money, you're going to see a big difference in how we move and how we do things and how I'm the real deal, real quick. You understand? Like that. That's what dudes like him do. Get on a laptop by themselves in a corner and run their mouth and talk crazy, a whole bunch of stuff they ain't about. That's silly, man. Not to mention that you could have literally like caught like 80 felonies while you were out there with the things you said, and it's all documented on that channel. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. Like, just, I don't understand people like that who, like I said, they have everything and then they still have a mentality like, like they can do whatever they want and just feel like they have nothing to lose when you have everything. I mean, that dude is entitled and spoiled, man. That dude got everything that anyone could ask for and he's just ungrateful, man. And that's sad, bro. But let him go ahead and do that. You feel me? He's over 50 anyway, so it is what it is. By the way, Steve, how come you never made a career in basketball? Really asking, man. You look like a basketball player. I'm gonna be real. You know what I mean? Outside of the fact that you really, really thin and skinny, if you had a little bit of muscle on you, just a little bit more weight, you could pass for a basketball player. I'm really surprised, honestly. Like your whole mentality is wrong, man. It's clear you were just raised wrong. You was raised in the wrong suburbs or something, bro, because your whole mentality is way opposite of what it should be, man. You shouldn't be trying to be like us. I'll say it straight up. You know what I'm saying? You should be trying to be like you. That's the thing. That's like when I see y'all, and you know what I'm saying. When I see y'all in like suits, I used to see y'all in suits in Atlanta, and I'd be wearing a do rag and a tank top, and we'd be looking at each other. Well, most of them were scared to look at me, honestly, because I was moving around on some gangsta stuff as a gangster that I actually am. But my whole point is like I'm looking at you, you looking at me, and you probably looking at me like, yeah, he going the wrong way, and I'm looking at you like, no, you going the wrong way. You get what I'm saying? Because you trying to wear suits and that ain't what you come from. You trying to wear suits and act like you a businessman, but none of y'all know how to actually make money. How you gonna tell me you ain't gonna tell me and convince me that any of you gonna get rich working a 9 to 5 or working a job for this system? I don't care if you move up the ranks and you become a manager. I don't care if you're an owner. You ain't gonna make no money like that. It's just that simple, man. You're gonna have to build your own business from scratch like I did here, and you're gonna have to work through that. And that's not an easy thing to do. Like I said, it takes years for most businesses to be successful. Like I said, I think I already made about 7, 8, maybe to 10 checks on here. I think it's around 7 or 8, and they were all big money, good checks. You know what I mean? Solid. You know what I mean? And the people who talk down on my checks, they already got their karma. I'm not on a back and forth with them. They need to represent themselves, and since they can't, y'all can go ahead and be quiet. I'm not hearing nothing, bro. 80 people can't speak for someone else who doesn't want to speak for themselves or can't. I don't do that, bro. I'm one person, bro. Stop with this acting like you're outnumbering someone, bro. I got a million ancestors, boy. That they're gonna ride for me and protect me from whoever. Are you serious? Nah, y'all don't want to do that. Don't do that. Real talk. Miss me with that nonsense, bro. Real talk. You don't want to get these ancestors started. It don't matter how many people are against me, bro, or whatever. If people are, plotting whatever, any like thing like that, God's gonna ride and my ancestors gonna ride. God's gonna ride for me all day long, and that's why you got the results you got. So like I said, when people act like they're going to continue, no, you ain't. Just like I'm going to make sure you ain't, because we going to be on this platform and we going to make sure everything is closed so y'all can't talk here. Ain't none of that, bro, going on. You feel me? It's like a basketball game. We going to do things the right way, and that's it. And everybody going to have a positive attitude. If you don't, there's the door. You can leave the game. You ain't got to be over here. Feel me? So now that I'm back in charge, right, and you getting the real me now, right? And people can't handle it, man. You know what I mean? I got mad protection, bro. I'm divinely protected. I ain't worried about nothing like that ever. And I'll say and do whatever I want. Trust me, and nobody will do anything about it. Like I said, this is my world. I'll run everything. I'm the boss. At the end of the day, man, I mean, we ain't going, bro. I got something worth standing for and standing up for at all costs, and that's what we gonna do. Yeah. That's what you do. You get rich and you protect what you get. You have to do that. You have to make investments and then protect your investment. This was an investment. I built this business from scratch. Didn't nobody on here do nothing for me? None of you. I'm really sick of this entitled attitude that people think they entitled to my energy. The reading came out right after that today and said they gonna find out basically the hard way that they not entitled to you. Ain't nobody entitled to me. Like I said, the answer is now a no because people wanted to pretend they can't listen. You gonna do what I say. This is my life. Can't nobody walk into to what I've got built here and tell me how it's gonna go. Okay, and you can miss me with your fake claims. Y'all have no money. There was no settlement. Everything you're saying is a lie, and it's all fake. And like I said, you can tell in 5 seconds because you can't even speak. That don't make no sense. I mean, 3, 4 years ago, you had to send the paperwork. You're going to have to send the paperwork, right, to prove that any settlement that you're claiming is real. If you're acting like you're going to use that money to take care of me, right, and you're saying crazy stuff that you're putting me in documents, that's all illegal, bro. I didn't give you permission to do any of that. So you see what I'm saying? Like when people don't think before they do things online, and they want to talk and say things, I don't play like that. I'm a grown man. No, it's very simple. It's just you're not keeping your word and you're not making sense, and you have to. That's a requirement. So no, there's no joke on me. I'm a real businessman. So where's the documentation? You can't produce any, right? Okay, right, because that settlement doesn't exist and everything you talking about is fake. Easy. That took 2 seconds, you see, and now we move forward. Now we know the actual truth, right? Which I knew the whole time. Like I said, I'm just gathering my evidence because when we go to court, it's an easy win now. Real smart. So who's the joke on? Right. I'm not on here trying to make jokes. I don't have to make anyone feel, less than to make myself feel better. I already feel great. So like I said, that's that weird stuff that we ain't got no time for. You feel me? That's people who got their own issues and they have self-value and self-worth issues. You feel me? When you're competent and you're capable like me, you don't feel like that. I'm already complete and whole. What do you mean? I already got everything. I'm already rich and wealthy. What are you talking about? I don't even need cash and I'm rich. What are you talking about? Who is you talking to? Like you act like I'm some guy you know on YouTube, right? If you ain't met me in person, you don't know anything about me, bro. I'm way different off camera. Way different, bro. And I'm a lot more of a gangster and I'm really impatient. Yeah, that's what y'all are starting to figure out. What do you mean? They was trying to say things about, oh, well, this might and blah, blah, blah. Ain't no mights and ain't no coulds. There's, I don't know you and you got no business talking to me. That's what it is, homie. What's up? What you talking about? Who are you talking to? You talking to the general of everything, bro. I'm the general. What? Like, talk to me like you make the rules behind a computer and a phone. That's silly. That's funny, right, boys? That's funny as hell, right? Man, listen up, homie. All y'all, bro. Listen to something real quick, real talk. Like I said, I'm a lot worse off the internet. Okay. You don't know what I made it out of a million times. You don't know what I come from. You don't know the thoughts that I think every day. You don't know my mind state. You have no clue. Imagine if you see me go through a little, imagine how much I've been through outside of the camera. And then think about if somebody's been through that much, do you really think they care about, much anything? Think about that for a minute. You feel me? Don't act like you know me when you don't know my mind state. My mind state is different than the norm. It's different than anybody in the world. And I don't have to meet your standard because your standard is insanity. Feel that? Ain't nobody trying to be like any of you on this network. Now, if anyone has an issue with me saying that, like I said, make yourself readily available on this network. Let's have a conversation directly with the cameras on, face to face, and let's have a conversation where I can talk and finally defend myself from all of what you all have said, the lies, the false accusations, everything, and I can literally win and make everyone look silly without even trying. Look at them running on the panel. See? Yep, that's what I thought. So they can't debate. They can't submit documentation to me about false claims they've made because they have no money, right? They can't afford a hot dog, as I stated. You've proven all my points. I'm not in a back and forth with anyone because none of you play street ball. So why are you talking to me? That's all it's ever been. You know what I mean? You got no business speaking to me, bro. What? Like, I'm a boss and a gangster. Like, what would we need to talk about? I don't get it. You're not even a YouTuber. That's awkward, isn't it? Like, come on, son. See, they want to give everybody else different rules than me. Everybody else is allowed to live their life and and cry and feel, but oh, I'm supposed to be under their rules. Some strangers on the internet. Guess what? I live life by my own rules. And if I want to cry, I'm going to cry. If I want to feel, I'm going to feel. I only got one life to live. I want to make sure I feel everything and enjoy it and live life to the fullest. And I'm proud I'm a human being. And you know what? I'm proud I'm nothing like y'all. You feel me? I have nothing to be ashamed of. That's why I have no shame because everything about me is beautiful. You have all that shame stuff going on. That's a personal thing. Keep that to yourself. Okay. That's why I actually have friends all over this country and world. I'm a lone wolf. I just roll by myself. I've explained everything. I'm a boss. I build companies. I done built everything for everyone. I mean, literally, bro, I was everybody's support system. I gave all my money to other people, paid their bills, paid their taxes, built everything for everyone. Nobody would have diddly if I didn't pay for it. Literally, nobody would have diddly squat if I didn't buy everything for everyone. So please, before you mention my name, just remember I'm a CEO. I'm an incorporated, literally, I've opened an LLC before, right? I'm an incorporated corporate CEO of my own companies, right? My companies are all very successful, as you see this one is. I have worked for businesses and helped them build tons of businesses. No, I saw plenty of money off of that. What are you talking about? Every business venture of which I've been successful in. I am the CEO. I am what a Dame Dash would portray himself to be, but I'm actually that, the real thing. Okay. The news, the media, YouTube, all these social media platforms, they don't tell you the truth. They tell you a warped view of reality that they've manipulated and created in this oblong box called a TV that doesn't exist. And it's all lies. Okay. So what we do here is we get you out of the brainwashing, right, and reprogram your mind and rewire your mind and your brain to learn reality, and we teach you actual reality. All we do all day is disprove the lies that Masons have stated. Masons are irrelevant because I already defeated them. Next. This is how easy it is. Now we move forward. See, I can't have anyone that can follow me around the internet, because once we solve an issue, it's resolved and that's it, and we move forward. After that, they can't talk to me any longer. You feel me? I'm changing the whole paradigm now of this network. I'm the CEO of it. I'm taking it over. I run this. What's up? And they can't do nothing about it because you designed it that way. Real smart. So just like all this illegal stuff you allowed on this network, that's fine. But I can also take advantage now and just take the whole thing over. And remember, this is a platform run by Masons. 530 on my wrist got him pissed. Remember, before you talk about me, I'm a man that has a watch that costs $530. I wear it on my wrist every single day. And I ain't never worried. Ain't nobody who could ever take that or anything off me or from me. And we know that. And I go to every hood by myself, dolo and barrio. What you mean? That's not a boss? That's a boss, bro. I wear my jewelry everywhere I go. I do what I want to do. How about that? Hmm? Y'all want to talk about names on YouTube? An algorithm on YouTube and fake subs and views doesn't equate or translate to that they're above me. I am the pecking order. I am the top dog in the world. I'm a gangster. YouTube is just a manipulated platform that lies. Men lie, women lie, statistics don't, right? Unless they come from companies that have people who lie about them. And guess what all these companies do? Like Jay-Z did with the statistics for Tidal, remember? He got caught red-handed. Are we gonna cover that up too and lie? Do you have an issue with me saying the truth about something that's documented in an article? Because it seems like you do. It seems like you'll have an issue with freedom of speech. You feel what I'm saying? See, no one on YouTube has the power to run me or run anything I build. Nobody has the power to control my finances. And the things you people say are silly, bro. Right? Just like you was saying, yeah, you were gonna blah 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 with my Cash App and my bank. No, you're not. You tried one time with one of my accounts, right? And I think that's documented, so that'll be brought to court, right? Like everything with my bank and my funds and my money is good, and it'll always be good, and I have no fear about that, right? My bank is great, and on top of that, my Cash App is straight. Never have any issues, never will. Okay. And like I said, like I have options for everything, so I don't get what you're saying, bro. Like I build several brokerages all the time intentionally, so that way that I have, different accounts to work with, so that I can move money around and do what I need to do, and I never run out of options or funds, right? I mean, like I said, so people, they don't make any sense. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a settlement lawsuit because I spent all these past years working and investing into a particular stock, one stock, right? And I owned over 70,000 shares of it. They're gonna have to pay me at least for some dates at some point. They're gonna have to pay me something, however many cents, maybe 15 cents per share, something like that. I don't know. It may only be for some dates. I mean, it should still a lot to like when I had at least like 30,000 shares. So I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do it. Of course, they're going to find a way to continue to discriminate. Clearly, obviously, that's all this country seems to do to me and world. It makes no sense. I never get a fair shake. Just like the thing with the truck, I should have been awarded millions of dollars in a settlement, got nothing. And that's what this is about. Is y'all are trying to take the things that I'm going through and then act like you're saying something to me that it's going to make me feel anything, and it's not, because it doesn't exist. And I haven't taken a loss. I took a W with that. No, I'm going to file a lawsuit on that actual lawyer, and I'm going to prove that the loophole didn't exist and that they didn't submit me any documentation that was concrete of an actual reason for why they like dropped my lawsuit, that my settlement and didn't give me anything, right? Why they stopped representing me for absolutely no reason. And if any of you talk to them, right, that's more foul play, and then that's included in the federal lawsuit as well. You know what I mean? And then they'll end up losing their job and actually going to jail. So, like I said, all this stuff that you people do, I encourage it because I'm going to catch every single thing. It's very easy to see. It's easy to catch, man. This is what I do for a living. All I do is just stand up against corruption and I watch and I see and I point out, nope, that's corrupt. You can't do that. And then I submit it to a lawyer and then he's going to deal with it legally where all of you go to jail. Feel me? Y'all don't get, man. I got the perfect formula for success, right? You see all that money and you see the basketball in the hoop. That's all I'm doing, bro. We gonna make so much money playing ball. You don't have a clue, bro. Y'all people vastly underestimate me, man. It's hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, I'm the best point guard in the world. I didn't need anyone to tell me because I already knew because I've been playing my entire life. That's my whole point. So when girls see me and they ignore me, why would you ignore the top point guard in the country? You wouldn't, right? See, I used to come around like universities when I was younger, right? I was big diesel, good looking, beautiful, got all the women. But I noticed something. I noticed that women were brainwashed. So, like, if I pulled up to college campuses like I did in North Carolina or like bars, but like I was around dudes that were in the colleges there, I would notice that the girls would be like on them and wanting to be with them if they had what? This fake status. That's fake. That ain't real. This fake notoriety. So if they a player like a basketball player for the campus, then they would get the girl. That's corny. That means the girl is fickle and superficial, and that's what they all are. That's like when I became a super champ in tennis, and I was like 12 years old. You want to know how crazy it was? There was a girl, and I mean, she was super fine. And there was a girl, and she was dating this dude that was older than me named Jesse, and she was older than me, like a lot older. And she actually started like flirting with me after I became a super champ. She was trying to get with me, and I was like 12, dude. So I was just kind of freaked out by it and I didn't know how to respond or what to say. You know what I mean? Like I was just in shock and like I was in shock, bro. And and she was fine. Okay. And she was trying to get with me. Women are fickle and superficial. If you win, they gonna want you. So see, like I completely changed my mind now because when people want to push me to a certain point, like I'm gonna always respond, and you may not like the way I respond, because when I respond, I mean I really respond and on another level, always. That's the thing people don't get with me. That's why I come on here and I'm like, listen, don't play with me. Watch how you speak to me. I don't play these games. And when I give you every warning and people still want to come on here and pretend they're going to play with me, okay, cool. Well, I mean, then you get what you get when you play with me, right? I don't need to watch how I'm speaking or watch my response. You gonna get if you talking to a guy that you know is gonna react on a whole nother level, then that's what you're gonna get, right? Okay. So now it's my turn. You feel me? Now I'm responding. So like I said, people wanted to, pretend they was pushing me past my limits. No problem. Now you get the real me. Now you get the raw, uncut, holding nothing back, and now I'm completely going in on everything and everybody. So the question is, how you gonna stop that? How you gonna stop me and what you gonna do? Because you can't do nothing, right? Because you're powerless. All of you. This isn't a one person thing, bro. Y'all got like 800 people on here running their mouth, hiding behind a computer and a phone, talking like they saying something to me. You think that's cute. I don't think that's cute. I don't do no arguing with folks. Okay. I don't do no talking. I don't do none of this. Oh, I'm going to be cute. And no, bro, people have never approached me like that and they never will. I don't have arguments. You see my point? We're not the same, bro, and you know we're not the same. So like, why would I keep having you put me through that, any of you, when it don't make no sense? You got to talk to me as the way y'all talk in reality, which is you'd be very polite, very nice if you was standing in front of me, because you don't have a choice. You in front of a gangster. Let's get real with ourselves and be serious here. Wouldn't nobody say anything to me except something respectful? And when you people have been in front of my face, that's how you acted. Fake, catty, kissing up. Everything was basically fake positivity. And I just ain't got time for people like y'all because that's what they do. They try to hide how they really feel about you because they jealous and wish they could be you. You feel what I'm saying? Look at them running. I told you. I told you, bro. I told you every single one of them, bro. I told you. The cowards, man. It's hilarious, bro. Look at them running. That's what they do, bro. They scatter. That's the reality when I come through. So I'm a boss. So we know who's tough, right? We know who's the boss. We know who's the man, what y'all want to be, right? And you're never going to be, right? I don't feel no way you feel some type of way. No, you begged for a response. There you go. You just got it. What's up? Exactly. So stop getting online woofing, right? You don't do that. I'm from the hood, bro. You don't run around woofing. Nobody does that. That's not wise. You feel me? So like I said, if y'all are from the hood, right, like half of you try to claim and act, right, then you would know how to move. You don't run around woofing. Ain't no woofing tolerated. Feel me? Whatever you talking about, you got to be about, baby. You got to deliver and back up, right? That's what I thought. You feel me? So, like I said, end of the day, ain't nothing fake over here, homie. Trust me, ain't nothing fake, bro. I run the streets. Like I said, I run the whole world, right? It is absolutely ridiculous. More illegal stuff and more corruption. It is just unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable that people think that they can do whatever they want. It's unbelievable that these people think that they don't have to follow the law. Ain't none of y'all above the law, bro. Real talk. Oh, and I should have recorded it. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, there ain't no fear over here. Like I said, this is my world. I'm gonna do what I want to do, and that's about it. I don't know what else to tell you, and I just really don't care, man. Like I said, there's a difference between y'all and me. I'm not a wage slave. You can't affect me, but I definitely can just open my mouth and affect everything that concerns all of you. And all I got to do is talk. You feel me? There is no friends. So I mean, if people want to pretend they're my enemy, hey, the more the merrier. I mean, bring it on. But everybody can, and you're gonna lose, all of you. You're going to lose and you're going to figure out real quick that I'm God's child, I'm God's son, and that God is real and he ain't playing about one little hair follicle on my head. You hear that? So, like I said, I mean, you see my predictions coming true. You see these people constantly going through serious karma, right? You continue to see what I said was going to happen happening nonstop. I mean, when will you learn? When will you learn that you just cannot mouth off to me? You just can't. It's not an option, bro. It's not a smart decision because the minute you do, God's coming. With real karma. Yeah, and that means like the most serious karma there is every single time. Yeah. Oh, God's gonna ride for me, bro. God loves me, man. And see, you can't do nothing about that, right? There's nothing wrong with letting God handle things for you. Matter of fact, that's what he told me to do. He said it's not my thing to worry about. So that's what I'm gonna do. Not worry. Put it in God's hands. Give it to God. That's why I tell you that, right? They say put on the armor of God. See, I actually do physically. Y'all don't even know what the armor of God is. It ain't the Bible. No, it ain't. The armor of God is like steel armor, like what I wear as Batman. The armor of God is an actual suit. Did you know that? Like what the Spartans wore, the Trojans? That's what the armor of God is. Just so you know. And you're supposed to have a shield, actually. Did you know that? That's the armor of God. So, you know, you people don't understand. Like, you never seen a Batman with a shield either, and I may have like a little portable shield at some point built with the suit, is what I'm thinking. I mean, I think that's a good idea personally to have an actual shield. Yeah, like that's definitely a good idea because see, then the suit doesn't have to be the only thing that's able to protect me because the shield can also be used to protect me, right? And then that way the shield takes the brunt of whatever's happening and the suit is preserved. You see how smart I am, right? See, the thing is, man, all these people, they're entitled. They don't make any money for themselves. All they do is be wage slaves, and all of them are just looking for basically, the opportunity to whine, complain, and continue to be entitled and self-absorbed and project their insecurities onto who? Me, if they can, and I'm just not the one. It ain't happening. I have just as much right as anyone to exist, if not more than everybody. I have every right to take over this world, take over this city, take over this state like I did a long time ago, and take over this nation. I got full availability to win and build this street ball organization from scratch, like I have everything, like I did with my boxing league, and just continue to take everything over. When I'm talking, nobody's going to interrupt me ever. What are you talking about? See, I hope y'all enjoyed it while it lasted on here because now it's officially over with. Okay? You'll never have a voice here again and you'll never speak to me again. None of you. Ever. I'm not talking to nobody on the internet. For what? What are you going to do for me? None of you are monetized. You didn't make the team. You don't know how to succeed. You're upset at me because I did succeed and I built an entire media company just using this as a tool. YouTube is not my company, bro. When are you gonna understand this? I own my own media company, man. Like I said, like if this didn't work for me, I can go do something else and figure it out on my own how to get paid from my media company. Either way, I can create media. That's what you don't get. Either way, I can build another channel up and get that one monetized because they made the requirements a little easier. No matter how you feel about me, I have the potential to do so. Correct? You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I think it's funny, man, how every time I turn around, bro, it'd be the same stuff. Like it'd be the same people that are they're entitled, they want attention, everything they're doing is illegal, nobody follows any rules, but yet they want to sit there and project and tell you what to do. I mean, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do with nothing anymore. I promise that. So whatever you trying to say in my direction, create whatever. I mean, like I said, bring it, whoever, because I'm not going for nothing. You 100% right, and I'm not a nice guy. You feel me? So yeah, like I said, I think we know what it is, man. I think we know that like I do what I want to do and I'm a real gangster and y'all ain't used to it. Like y'all used to putting people in positions where they back down. I ain't never back down. Have you realized that? I ain't never back down. You feel me? To nobody and nothing. So like I said, at the end of the day, that's what they do. You feel me? Like it's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Like I can't believe people's audacity, man, and like how they do everything at a distance. You know what I mean? Like I said, all these people they've committed crimes, man, like tons of them, bro. And I got documented evidence of most of it. You know what I mean? Some of it I don't, but like I just know what's happened, and it's just crazy how they always want attention, and they always be doing theatrics, right? They always be doing that weird stuff, like moving funny style, just moving weird. Like where they do that at, son? Like how is that cool, dog? Like really asking, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like down here, like everybody got like a chip on their shoulder. Like, I mean, hell, and then take that somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, nah, bro, don't do that here. Like, people don't know where they at. People know where they at, son. All of them. They all know where they at. You know what I mean? And they think it's cute. You think it's cute to not respect like this country, this soil. You don't have a choice, man. And y'all know how vastly outnumbered you are, especially in the valley. You know how many Americans back what I say and back me? Are you serious right now, son? You know how many friends I can make super quick? Do these people understand that I got like whole armies of people behind me? Do you know that? Do you know that I'm not alone at all? That I represent like a whole faction, tons of people? It's just silly, man. Like people don't understand, bro. Like that's the thing too. At some point, I'm hoping that I can get to where I'm not rolling dolo no more. I hope I can get me a little crew. You know what I mean? Maybe a big crew. But I want people that are trustworthy. I like the way that that dude True Life moved in New York. You know what I mean? I want to move like that, like just with some like actual goons and gangsters around me everywhere. That way I could just kick what I'm kicking and talk how I'm talking, and we already know it's real. You know what I mean? And then I got an actual group with me. I don't really want to be part of like a gang, but like I just want to have like a group with me that's like loyal and trustworthy, like a team. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe that's what'll happen when I get to New York. I don't know. You know? But that's the whole thing. I noticed everybody I ever saw, man, they got caught up in the nonsense. That's what I'm not going to do, and I really can't because there ain't that much around anyway, right? I mean, they got caught up because of other people's jealousy and envy. That'll never happen to me, right? I just know what it is. I know how the game goes, and I know how the game works. Like I said, when you at this point, I mean, yeah, people gonna feel a type of way, bro, because I've really done it. Like I succeeded, and I'm just so proud of myself, honestly. I don't know how else to express it. I worked hard for this, man. I went through absolute, actual hell to make it to this point with this company, you know? So I'm proud, man. Like I said, other than that, I'm a human being, you know? Any girl who's interested in me, like I said, we're going to start completely over on that from scratch. I'm single 100%. I'm not talking to nobody online. I have no interest. For what? Like, who said I'm even interested in anyone? I'm not. I'm doing me, bro. Don't nobody make me feel like I need to listen to a word they say. That's the thing y'all was pretending on. Bro, I done built everything, bro. I have the whole infrastructure, everything. Y'all talking about money, that's fine. I own billions in equity, bro. Y'all will never see me financially. I don't care if you win the lottery 800 times, you ain't nowhere close to where I'm already at. So that's the first part you got to get in first fact. Okay. I don't care about cash. Cash means nothing because the big boys, they compete with equity. Like I told you, equity is everything. Cash means nothing. I put that on my Facebook the other day, and this dude, and I can't say what he is because you can't say that word on here, but they used to try to act like I was that, and I'm not. And it was hilarious, man, because he came over, he tried to say something to me, and man, I put him in his place so quick, bro. And then I just blocked him. Like, why are you even on my page? First of all, like I don't know who you are. You probably stalking me. And then he tried to say something, put up like some, like it was a quote from an article about equity, saying equity has never been synonymous with wealth. What are you talking about, bro? You can go get a dictionary, and I bet you a dictionary will say equity means wealth. Like that's the definition of what equity is. Equity means assets, it means real estate, it means cars, it means stocks, it means bonds, it means jewelry, it means any asset of which can be liquidated, and they don't have to be liquidated or liquidatable, but any asset that can be liquidated and that is an asset. Okay, that means like a tangible item of which you can sell. That could be Air Jordan sneakers, could be equity. Do you understand that? May not be the equity that a prison would look for, so to speak. They're going to look for real estate. Digital real estate is an equity. So the point of Sneed Enterprises and the company that I'm building is about equity. See, I've already built the infrastructure. God is going to give me the money. When God gives me the funds, right, and all my money, God, my checks get deposited through God. Let's put it like that. When God writes me my checks, right, and gives me my bank balance and my money and everything, why did I get that? Because I had faith. The conversation only goes vertical, lateral, one direction. You don't hear anybody back talking me, right? We definitely don't have time for people talking backwards, right? I'm not a Mason. Why are you speaking to me? So, see, over here, reality is just reality and it trumps all, and that's all over the world. Reality is all that matters. Why would you waste your time, or why would I waste my energy and my mind energy thinking about anything else? I wouldn't, right? So what y'all were trying to do to me is clear as day. And like I said, the lawsuit is an easy win, and everybody's going to owe me millions of dollars. It's easy. So you gave me what I want, and now we move forward. Who's the boss, right? Like I said, man, I own billions in equity, man. You'll never catch up. It doesn't matter what money you make. So I mean, making up figures. Well, now you can't do that either because I'm tired of hearing it. Because I don't know what the point of that would be. Making up a digit that you don't back up, that's against the rules. The rules is, like I told you, you got to put up or what? So you got to prove your claim. If you claim a settlement, you got to show the documentation of that. If you claim you got this, you got to show it. If you claim that you making this money, you got to show it. I did. What's your excuse? Yes, I did. I already did. Long time ago, buddy. So what are you saying? That's what I thought. See, people just want to be me. They want to be in my shoes, but see, they can't pull a Wes Watson with me. They can't make me Wes Watson. Wes Watson is 3 feet tall, man, and they got footage of him in prison when he got owned. I'm not Wes Watson, homie. I'm the real deal. I've never had that happen to me, ever. I haven't had nobody pull my card, who had my number, who could do anything with me. So getting on the internet and just talking, how is that doing any of that? It's not. It's just somebody who just can't handle the fact that they keep taking L's when it comes to me, that they keep losing, right? Because like I said, you got women who attracted to me. That was all W's for me, right? And so people is upset because they want to be me and they can't enjoy anything, and like they're just unhappy and miserable. So they're like, why can't I be like him? That's what it's about. I know you don't have to tell me. So it's okay. I mean, right now you're in timeout, and you're gonna have to just sit in the corner and deal with it. I don't know what else to tell you because you ain't me. I mean, do you own a mirror? I mean, you don't look nothing like this, right? Hey, women fawn over me. It is what it is. I'm gonna get women no matter where I go. Trust me, without trying, bro. Especially if they know what's good for them. I'll tell you straight up. I'm saying, especially if they got eyes that work, if they actually got an eye exam and they got eyes that work and they can see what's in front of them, they gonna get with me. I promise that. I don't have to do no extra talking. If a girl don't like me, they silly. See, that's the thing y'all don't get. I know who I am. I know what I have to offer. And like I said, most girls don't know what a man is, don't know what they looking at, and they all just kind of waste their time being wage slaves and working at jobs. I mean, like that's a waste of my time. That's why I don't talk to them. You know, I've worked in malls, bro. I worked in Hollister before. I used to fold clothes. I've worked in different mall. I worked in Kennesaw in Georgia. I've worked in different places, bro. It ain't nothing, bro. It ain't no big deal. I've been in tons of malls, man. I love shopping malls. Like, you think I ain't met tons of girls like that? Like, why would I waste my time? Those are the type of girls that like will roll their eyes or like they'll have some kind of snide remark to say like for no reason. Like they all have an attitude. Why? Because they're unhappy. I don't need want to talk to nobody like that. Like I said, if you don't go out your way and you don't take the initiative, much less, because I'm a dude that I've taken the initiative my whole life. I'm not doing it anymore ever again. I don't walk up to chicks and talk to them no more because there's nothing you have to offer that I want. I'm the asset. You see, I done changed the game. Like y'all have every opportunity. You get to work your little fake jobs and like you're all unhappy in them and complaining and miserable. But yeah, you got an opportunity to actually make those. So how can you say anything about me when I had no opportunities and I do it off the strength of my strength, off of me being hard body and a soldier and believing in God? I mean, you gotta respect that. So why would I waste my time convincing a so-called woman who ain't a woman about any of that when like they don't know anything about that because they don't ever listen. That's why they can't get anywhere. There's no woman in the world who's rich and never will be. What are you talking about? Oh, and Carly Fiorina, like I said, Hewlett Packard failed because of her, and everybody knows it, and they all talk about it. What do you mean? You don't dictate reality. You can't change it because you're uncomfortable with that. You're gonna have to just deal with that. Everybody knows that, bro. There was, like I said, there was a white guy that was talking about that for a long time, and he made good videos and stuff, and they were solid. I don't know what you're talking about, man, and it was hilarious, bro. Those videos were funny as hell. Anything you look up on the internet's gonna say that she failed with HP. No, she was they lied and said that she was given what I think the figure was 21 million. Yeah, 21 million she never saw. She was frustrated, unhappy, and miserable when she came down here and was in a bucket. She was riding a bucket. She was in a van that was cheap as hell. She didn't have no money. They weren't paying her. I'm just telling you the truth. The $21 million figure that was made up. The money doesn't go to them. It may go into like the project and everything that they're doing, but it didn't go to her. She's not rich, and she don't own none of those assets. Why? Because she sold her soul because she's a Freemason. You're just mad because I know the game and I figured it out. You see what I'm saying? So right now in my whole life, I've been richer than Fiorina. Facts. Why do you think she's mad, stalking me, worried about my life, and she kept paying all these people tons of money to do what? Stop me from being able to do anything. Try to stop me in my tracks, and it failed. She couldn't do it. I'm a boss. Yeah, I won against Fiorina. What are you talking about? 100% I won. You tried to say things to me on here that none of them are true, and you don't have nothing to do with none of that in the first place. So why would you do that? That's going to be brought up in court, and they're going to question you. I mean, you're looking at prison sentences, all of you, and I'm looking at a bright future. So who wins? God got me. Like I said, God already said what it is. He said they came for you. Okay, God coming for them. So you got to worry every day. You probably pretty stressed, right? Right? Because you already saw what's going on, right? Like your own fake friends online, you see what's happening to them. Let's get real. So you're probably pretty worried, right? Right? Because you keep saying, "Oh, God is real and He ain't playing. He's here. He's coming. He's on his way. Yep, God is real. He ain't playing about Tyree and defending me." Remember, this was God's decision. God told me vengeance is mine. You just got to deal with His vengeance. Have fun. I sure am. I'm enjoying every bit of it, actually. Yep. So what do you mean? Bro, I can't lose, man. What I went through, like I said, I'm lucky to be even talking to you right now. To make it this far, I'm already thankful enough, man. I'm not asking for nothing more. Thank you to God for giving me this far. I lived a beautiful life, man. Feel me? And God willing, I hope that I get to live a long time and a lot more. You know what I mean? But like I said, that's not up to me. That's clearly in God's hands because I shouldn't have made it this far. And, He still brought me this far somehow. So it is what it is. I'm scared every day with what I go through physically, and everybody should know by now, right? So my whole deal is like I said. I mean, It's not a choice to have respect for me. I've earned my respect. Like I said, I'm way, way richer than any Freemason in the world, way richer than Donald Trump, way richer than Musk. I don't know why y'all keep talking about the same people who are Masons who don't have a penny to their name and don't dictate diplomacy or policy in this country. It's wild to me. It's wild. Like y'all say, it's crazy work, right? It don't make no sense. Y'all is using terminology now that Illuminati created, and you keep doing it, and every word they make and put on an internet meme you want to use, right? Like this, like the one word now, the whatever the I'm not even gonna say it because it's corny. We don't talk like that. You know what I mean? If people use Freemason terminology and Illuminati slang in front of me, I mean, I'll tell you straight up, I'm not gonna put up with it. I'm going to tell you straight up what it is. So that's the guy I am. See, I'm a man that has a foundation in God off of actual basis and principles and morals. And that's what your issue is that I'm a clean, good man of God. That's all y'all's issue. Good luck trying to come at me because God's going to come right back at everyone. Real talk, God's going to come right back at you every time. I'm a man of God. You understand? None of that goes down with me. You understand? Now, see, I'm off limits. Like I said, some people you can disrespect. I'm one you can't. You should have listened. That's what y'all should have done, right? And this is the talk we should have had about, I don't know, a full year ago, because this been going on for a whole year. And I don't know why y'all keep talking, because, like I said, the more you talk, I mean, obviously, the worse you've made the situation, and God saw all of it. So all you're doing is just like making God more upset. Come on, bro. God ain't playing. God is delivering as we speak. Trust me. He always does. God is the one entity, person, thing that always will deliver. So have fun with that. Feel me? Because anything God got is guaranteed. Trust me on that. Feel me? Don't ever doubt me and don't ever doubt God ever again. You understand me? You learned a good lesson here today through me. You feel me? And that's about it. Now y'all can walk your own way. All of you. All of you on the internet. What do you mean? Can't nobody speak my name, bro? What are you talking about? I'm not a name that people just say willy nilly. People don't speak my name. You feel me? Miss me with your videos. Y'all better take them all down straight up. You better not be using my likeness. Like I said, you're not going to do none of that. Okay? God ain't going to put up with none of that, bro. And he's going to continue to teach y'all and show y'all. How come you didn't take the videos down? Y'all still ain't learned? It's okay. God is going to make sure everybody learns that you're going to have to respect me. Yeah, I bet you God will have all y'all take those videos down real quick. I bet you. I guarantee it. And like I said, either way, I mean, I'm going to have a lawyer at some point when I file this federal lawsuit, and the lawyer is going to have all y'all take those videos down. Every single one of them. Right? See, I'm the only public figure that every time I've turned around, everything I look up on the line about my name now, I'm the only one who has this group of people that have gone out their way to try to say something that wasn't real about me and wasn't positive. Any other public figure, you get the actual gist of who they are. You think that that's fair or okay? Why me, bro? Why, out of 8 billion people in the world? Oh, I definitely deserve a fair shake, and I'm going to get it. hmm No, I'm going to continue to succeed right in front of you. And obviously, I mean, it's eating at you. Obviously, you feel real, real serious, something about it, right? So I love it. I'm going to just rub it in more and more now. Feel me, cousin? I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I don't know why people want to pretend they want to play with me, bro. I'm not the one. I done told y'all that. You feel me? I'm not the one, bro. I don't play over here at all about nothing. I'm gonna win at it, no matter what, bro. If somebody got an issue, like trust me, bro, I'm gonna have a field day winning every time. I don't care who you are. Feel me? Like I said, it's like these dudes, man. Like the dudes that I meet, man. I don't care how they feel, man. Some of them act weird. They act standoffish. Like I don't care, bro. Like I said, how come none of them can do anything for me? Like, y'all ain't got nothing going on of your own. None of y'all, bro. All those people entitled, man. They got support systems, bro. They straight because of the strength of other people. That's what all of them lean on. Me, I had to do everything myself. I never had a support system ever. Just like when I got into it with people, I never had no one to run and get. I had to stand on my own and handle things. So I'm not a runner. I don't ever run, right? And you could tell real quick who's a runner and who's not if you look at their face. Just a little trick, a little tip to teach you. All you got to do is look at their face. 50 Cent even talked about that. Not saying that he really can, but I mean, I guess a little bit maybe, right? So, I mean, it is what it is, you know. It's like I saw an interview the other day, a little question with Smurf too. Smurf looks bad, man. He looks rough. He looks ridiculous. He always looked rough. But he was saying that 50 used to be somewhat real back in the day. I'm gonna tell you every story I heard about 50 Cent, I'm way worse. Just so you know, a little FYI for y'all's information. Way worse. I'm bro, I'm on a whole nother level. Seriously. I'm just being real, especially when I mean I don't even gotta say it, bro. It's self explanatory, man. So, like I said, I'm not the guy that people, pretend with. I'm not a guy that people would make a group and pretend they're talking to me some way. Nah, bro. None of that ever happened. You see what I'm saying? It's all in your mind. It's called delusion. It doesn't exist. It never happened. That was my whole issue with it. Is like anything you do and say, it needs to be real, man. So make sure that from now on, anything any of y'all got to say, make sure it's in reality. Make sure that before you claim something, you've already submitted me documents. You can fax me the documents, right? And make sure that I'm looking at the documentation. If you claim that you're someone and someone to me, then you're going to have to get on the phone and talk to me immediately and get on camera and prove who you are. These are the rules. They always were, though. See, that's the thing. You're acting like you didn't know. Bro, y'all heard me loud and clear. What are you talking about? So I'm doing something wrong because you can't listen? You see the point? Now I'm doing everything right. It's everybody else who dropped the ball. See what I'm saying? It's everybody else who made these mistakes. It's everybody else who counted me out. It's everybody else who didn't want to listen and heed my warnings and listen to me when I talked about my belief in God and how real God is and the fact that He's been there for me and He refused to let go of me. You know what I'm tired of? I'm tired of people making money hiding behind the name of God. I'm tired of seeing people online that I don't I don't necessarily believe and buy, and I have every right to feel the way I do. This is my personal opinion. I don't buy what they're talking about. They talking about they went through so much, but you ain't been through nothing compared to me. So whatever you went through, you could say, "Oh, we all go through things," but that's not true. That's a dismissive term. You see what I'm saying? That's like when they say you act like you're the only person going through things. I am because I'm the only person who went through things at this level. The level I'm at is impossible. Trust me. So when y'all went through things, I understand you went through a little bit of struggle, but it ain't this one. And I have a right to make that distinction because it's true, because I'm God's son. Ain't nobody who's ever walked this planet who went through my struggle. The only person who maybe equate to my struggle, and I'll give them the credit, and I believe that's possible, right, is Jesus Christ. That's the only entity in person that has walked this walk. That's the actual truth. And that's why I'm of biblical proportions. I'm making history, and what I'm doing is biblical. For anyone else who's a regular human, if you're trying to compare your journey to me, that's crazy. And I would never let you do that in front of me. I'm just being real. I won't let nobody even say that in front of my face. No, I won't. No, because you don't understand what I've been through. So see, all the lines that y'all try to cross online, that's some fake stuff, bro. Ain't no one gonna talk about my life. You're not gonna talk about my pain. You're not gonna talk about my suffering. You're not gonna talk about any of my people. You're not gonna talk about my girlfriend or my wife, whoever that may be in the future. You're not gonna talk about or play with my money. And those are things you don't do with a man. Now you know, and you should have known day one, and it ain't happening. Feel me, cousin? You understand? I'm not in any mood. I'm in a great mood and I'm happy as hell. What's good? It's called a man standing on business and letting you know what it is. Cause y'all used to all these dudes, right? These little homies at that. They all little homies. And the little homies, you used to the little homies walking around and being powerless. See, people can play these games with them and do what they want with them concerning them because they ain't me. But when you come across the actual real big homie that really run everything, it's a whole different ball game. And that's what people find out with me every time. And they have every time. Feel me? I don't gotta watch what I say. I don't gotta watch how and when and where I speak. I do what I want to do. I don't care how nobody feels. This is my country. I got every right to do what I want, especially talk. Are you serious? You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, what world are y'all in? Because, I mean, you ain't talking about nothing that exists or is reality. I know that, but we talking about reality over here, and there's no way for you to stop it, baby. Right? Thought I told you that we won't stop. Thought I told you that we won't stop. Right? See, this is me. This is how I talk. This is me happy. This is what they don't want. This is what they didn't want. So they wanted to keep me preoccupied while they commit felonies and do electronic stuff towards me all day, every day for no reason. Now that's over with. I'm happy, bro. As soon as I'm in my space and my element, I'm good by myself, bro. No, I'm not alone and lonely. I'm good. You don't know me. I'm good. I love being by myself in the first place, number one. So what you talking about? That's something that you supposed to be working on and building. That's a strength. Feel me? Like, see, that's the thing, bro. I thought that I wanted to be with someone, and I tried, like I said, but when I've gone out my way and tried this hard, and for everyone, and this is how I get done, I'm at the point now where I really don't want to be around nobody. To be honest, I really don't. Because I really did want that, and now it's like I'm good, bro. And no, that wasn't your goal, so don't try to pretend. No, it wasn't. Okay, and no, and you narcissists are not geniuses. You're nowhere near it. So let's get real with ourselves. You feel me? You're not accomplishing anything. It got nothing to do with none of that. It's always positive. It's just that, like, for me, I don't feel like people really on my level. I know they're not on my level, and I'm just not concerned with them. You feel me? Genuinely. I'm not concerned with nobody. I'm not concerned with impressing them. I'm not concerned with nothing. So it's like, why would I care what people say? Why would I care what people feel? Why would I care? Like, I'm not here for your feelings. You got women on this network right now. There's one with the name Sapphire or something, and she made a post the other day and she said something about facts or not feelings. Well, yeah, but you role reverse the meaning of what you're saying. The statement, your whole thing, your whole post was backwards, meaning that you're brainwashed by the Illuminati and Freemasonry. So you didn't actually make a statement. See, y'all get on this network and you talk just to talk, but you refuse to listen to God because God speaks through me. I'm trying to teach you all how to do these things, but you don't want to stop and just listen. You're always running your mouth. That's why I'm not interested in talking to nobody. As far as being with a woman or a partner, listen, I don't need anybody with a ton of money. I didn't ask for that. I need somebody who believes in themselves. If you have money, that would be great to help me get the business started and everything, right? But like, not if you made deals with the devil and you can't listen to me. That don't make sense, right? I mean, not if you're gonna sit there and actually pretend like you're gonna ever tell me what to do. Nobody's gonna tell me what to do, bro. I'm the king of this world. Are you? I'm the Messiah. Are y'all serious right now, bro? And these are the same questions I ask these people, and they try to ignore what I don't. Nobody and can't nobody ignore what I say. You ignore what a Messiah says, good luck. See what I'm saying? I mean, that's the thing. If you playing these games with the actual Messiah of the world, like you've done, you think God didn't see all that and He not gonna handle that? Common sense. So me, I have nothing to worry about, but y'all do. Isn't that funny? Mm-hmm. Looking at my watch, 530 on my wrist watch. So just watching the time just tick, right? Because that's what happened. Time's a ticking, buddy. How does that make you feel, huh? How does it feel? You like to dish it out, but you can't take it, right? Hmm? How does it feel now that I'm talking and doing what I want freely? Hmm? How does it feel now that I'm in the position of real power and I'm winning? How does it feel that I'm the top of the corporate ladder? Tell me, how does it feel genuinely? Talking about a woman. What do you mean a woman? I don't need a woman to run my business. I don't need a woman to live my life. I don't need a woman to tell me nothing to be me. What do you mean a woman? Did any of these women get out of the wage slavery stuff they're in? I mean, tell me that. Why should I be interested in them? Man, they listen to me. They work these jobs. They listen to me. If they was listening, they wouldn't work that 9 to 5 no more. I'm telling you straight up, they would already tried to build their own business and they would have came and talked to me and said, I want to get with you. How can I help you? Because you smart as hell. And that's what I want in my life. Have any of them done that? Nope. So don't tell me they're women. You understand? Bro, I had girls in Austin do that. Oh yeah, I forgot that too. There actually was another one that I kind of got with in Austin. Something happened between us. I'll just say that. So, I mean, I stay getting girls, and she was actually fairly clever because she told me. I mean, number one, she did kind of like, she dealt with different people. I'll say that. So that was her thing, and I didn't care. But she told me, right? Well, I came after all of them in the first place, so I really didn't care, right? But she told me like that. She was like, "Yeah, like you're the only person who thinks like this, who like I actually understand it." See, most people don't understand me, and then that's a big question you should ask yourself. Why not? Especially in Austin. Like if they don't understand me, what does it make them? Brainwashed. Right now, let's take any of the students. I mean, they're all living off of mommy and daddy's funds, right? Their cars are paid for by mommy and daddy, probably on payments. They have to report back to mommy and daddy about everything. They're not free. They're just in college. Being in college now is like being in a slave. I mean, there's no human spirit anymore to anything. I mean, it's basically like being in a prison. They run it like a prison. There's too many rules. Nobody can be happy. There's not the old frat parties and sorority parties, not the same way that they used to be. There's no freedom anymore. Literally, they don't even let them do, like, if their parties get out of control, they shut them down. I mean, y'all just don't let nobody feel or have fun anymore. Nobody can speak, nobody can raise their voice, nobody can yell and scream, which is what people want to do, be human, and you don't let them. Colleges don't teach people to be human. Colleges literally like take the humanity out of them, and I've seen it every single campus I've ever visited, and I've been to a lot. So don't tell me you've got anything to tell me or teach me, or you make the rules when y'all throw up a sign that literally means Satan and you're all devil worshippers. Boy, miss me. Y'all ain't teaching nobody nothing, and y'all ain't telling nobody nothing. You don't make the rules. You understand? Yeah, just like they tried to pull that nonsense and act like they're gonna tell me where I can go and what I can do. You know what I mean? Like, not at all. Not at all, bro. You know what I mean? And like I'm gonna follow the rules and like I'll ask people what's what, but I mean, when I don't get an answer, I mean, like I said, what's the point? It seems like everything's just unprofessional and discriminate towards me, so that'll be another lawsuit. I'm also probably suing I'm filing a lawsuit probably on a campus, just so y'all know, as well. I got lawsuits for days, bro. You understand? Because all of this is unfair treatment and they're trying to give me different rules than everybody else and they targeted me and that's not the way this is going to go. We're not going to let it go down like that. God's not going to let it go down like that. So we got to take these matters to court and get them resolved properly, correctly, the right way so that they have to change their attitude and somebody can tell them, looking them in their face, that you can't keep treating this dude like he's not a human being for no reason. Just because he shines and he's taller than you and stronger than you and good looking, you can't do that to him. Somebody's going to tell all of you in front of you, I assure you, especially if you stick around the way you do and keep on following me around the internet. Somebody's going to tell you reality and you're not going to like it. So stick around, please. Please do pay attention. Now it's my turn, right? Like I said, I own billions in equity, man. I could care less what anybody says. People don't know me. They don't know my hustle. They don't know how much I got. They don't know what I got. They don't understand that I thoroughly enjoy all my stuff. I do everything I want to do, man. I could care less how people feel about me because I'm living my life. I'm a genius. I was able to outsmart this system. I know how to use this system like the right way, and I don't ever do nothing wrong. Everything I do is the right way, man. What's up? Like I said, I make the best music ever. Y'all hear the new track? Because it's amazing. Every track I release is amazing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on TyreseSneed.com. I uploaded that other track called Attitude to TyreseSneed.com. Y'all can purchase my music there. Like I said, most of those tracks I'll be taking some of them down because I got to market and sell the music, right? And nobody has the power to just like leak my music. That's also a felony, so I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't advise it if I were you because the lawyer is gonna see it, and you're gonna end up getting locked up for that. You can't leak my music. You can't do that because then you're taking away from my record sales. You understand? So what y'all have to do, you don't have a choice now, is you're going to have to go your own direction, go your own way, find a job, get a hobby, buy an ant farm. I don't care. And you're going to have to figure out how to actually follow the law. You're going to realize that you can't do nothing and you're going to learn how to mind your own business. Welcome to a guy who's from the country. This is how we do things. And like I said, I was literally getting everything set up and led everything to this point to tell y'all this. Y'all took my bait. As hard as it was, as much as I've had to endure, you still took my bait. You still walked into everything that I've built. It wasn't smart. Now everybody's looking at, prison sentences and so many charges. It's unreal. Federal charges and probably federal prison time. And I'm looking at freedom, wealth, success, hopefully health, happiness, rebuilding, regenerating, right? I'm looking at actual tangible success through this business. I get paid to play basketball. I wasn't given this opportunity. I had to literally go through hell for it. Actual hell. That's the other thing too I'm tired of seeing. I'm tired of seeing so-called women pretend, "Oh, I have it so hard." There's like this one on here, like I said, I've tried to talk to them. I post their videos sometimes on here because they do readings, and all I see them do is whine and complain. Their readings are good, they're spot on, like you're good at that, but all I do is see you whine and complain about, "Oh, you're going through this, you're going through that," because that's what you manifested. See, you have a choice to not drive and focus the attention on that though. And it makes it seem really disingenuous. Just saying. I don't respect anyone, especially when it comes to so-called women, that they just sit in a corner and keep talking to themselves. That doesn't make any sense. And then they pretend that they all have a partner. Oh, just like any girl you talk to, if you ask them and you talk to them for 5 seconds, they're all going to say and throw it immediately. They're going to throw it out there. I have a boyfriend. All of you say you have a boyfriend. How do you have a boyfriend if none of these dudes are men? What does that mean? You have a boyfriend? I've seen a million chicks switch up on their so-called boyfriend. If you're saying it that quickly, then clearly you'll switch up on them at the drop of a dime, at the bat of an eyelash, right? If you see something better come along. So why would I care? Because I'm better than everybody. The fact is, women don't want better. Women want what's worse. I'm telling you the truth. Women are backwards. Women want less than. That's why they look at me, because they know I run this show and channel. Y'all think I can't see you. I saw a vendor looking at me the other day. Maybe they're listening now. I don't know. I see everything, bro. I'm omnipotent. I'm a real superhero. I also hear all of your conversations that have supersonic hearing. Trust me, bro. I'm not the one. Nothing gets past me. Yeah, she was like a vendor or something, and she was looking at me with like a little smirk or something. Like, I mean, what's funny? I mean, I'm not the wage slave. I'm not sitting there being a vendor. Like I said, I work for myself. I'm independent. I'm a man. I don't talk to be any type of way but the truth. I talk because all of you people don't seem to have any like basis in reality and make no sense. See right there, what is funny? The only thing I see is funny is all y'all working 9 to 5s and not really getting anywhere truly. That's what I see. What I see that's unfair is how y'all will actually, like, at least you work together and you won't do anything in my direction for me. That's my issue. You see what I'm saying? That's why I want to build a team. But what I say, it doesn't come from any other place. It doesn't come from any place other than the truth. I'm not bitter. I'm not anything like that. I'm just telling you the actual reality. I'm not saying these things because, oh, I got lucky and I became a YouTuber. Nah, bro, I've been building my own businesses for years, man. I've made plenty of money on the internet outside of this. I never needed this. I've always done something. Like I said, I was making way more money than this when I was cooking before this. Are you serious? Like, I have the potential, like I said, I could go to Austin and I could, try to look for work. I mean, like I said, but I have to do everything from scratch and I have to rebuild and create everything. And I mean, it's just not easy. It's hard. It's not really that safe out there, clearly, especially with what you just saw in the headlines in the news, right? They said that all those people connected to that, it was 6 people. They said 6 individuals. They said they were out on bond or something. It's in the news right now. It's a big deal. Yeah. Not to say that stuff like that doesn't happen all the time in Austin and didn't always happen. It does, but it's just like, why would I want to? I don't want to be exposed to nothing that isn't, safe and good, even though with what I'm going through, I just, why, it doesn't make sense for me to put myself in that position to me if I don't have to. I have enough problems. I really like feel like I have nothing to lose a lot of times because of what I'm going through physically, and God told me I'm basically supposed to be immortal anyway, so it's like I'm not going to really have any fear. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea for me to be in that situation again. I've been there, I've done that. Those environments are crazy, bro. Why should I put myself in that? Because, oh, I might find a way to benefit and get somewhere. I mean, at what cost, man? It wasn't easy, bro. I was making a lot of money with that job. That's the only reason I was able to pay for hotels and stuff. If not, and it still was super hard. It got really hard, really difficult, and I would be exhausted a lot. And I just don't want to go through that again, man. I don't, because I don't have to. I really don't. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm considering it, man. I think I might give it a try, and we'll see what happens. Um, and that's the other thing too. I don't know, like, if I bring my vest with me. I mean, that's the issue, is like if I try to go somewhere and I get a little spot somewhere or something like that. I mean, like a lot of those places, they have like metal detectors and stuff. I can't bring that vest with me. That's my issue too. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, I could, but then it's going to limit my options. So I'm going to have to go up there with just me. And I don't even like that. I'm not even comfortable doing that. I wear that vest for a reason, man, for my protection. Like it's not a game. It's not a joke. I know that I need it, especially with everything going on everywhere. And then the fact that like I'm a target, like I'm like 50 Cent right now, bro, in like the heat of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm aware of what's going on, bro. I understand. I watch the world. By the way, that thing with the all the stuff with Yellow Beezy too. I mean, that seems like karma. And everybody in Dallas thinks they tough. That's just funny to watch, man. Like these little cities that don't mean nothing. Like nobody even cares about Dallas, and they just go back and forth with each other all over fake success. Yellow Beezy ain't never had no money. That dude puts up prop money on camera like the rest of them. He's a Mason. He sold his soul. He'll never be rich. I run Dallas. You don't. I'll tell you straight up. He won't do nothing about it. None of y'all do. And it's a small world. They know who I am, man. Feeling? I was in the bridge in Dallas. I'd like to see Yellow Beezy go in the bridge and make it in there. He couldn't. I guarantee you he couldn't. Yellow Beezy, if he went to the bridge, nah, they wouldn't put up with him. I'm just telling you the truth. You got to really be street oriented if you in the bridge. You're gonna have to really hold your own because they got some real big dudes in there. Trust me, that place is like a prison, bro. Go look up the stories. Okay, the bridge is hard. I came up hard. Y'all don't understand. When I say came up hard, I'm talking about something totally different. So, like I said, why would I let people get in a habit on here of talking to me crazy when I come from environments like that and I didn't ever let anyone talk to me crazy? Ever. Are you serious? Bro, it used to be like even just like before breakfast, like there'd be like this one like lobby building and they would never help you with anything and pretty much everybody's like crazy in there everywhere you go, right? You're in a facility and it's gated like a prison. And then there's different buildings. So I'm in the one building and I'm looking for a place to sit down and I got the dude sitting there like trying to talk crazy. Like I'm used to standing up for myself. I'm used to saying something back and like actually being about it. Like I'm used to shutting everything down real quick. It ain't hard for me. So the one thing I don't put up with anywhere I go from anyone, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Mike Tyson himself. I don't care who at all. In fact, I would love for Mike Tyson to mouth off. Seriously, that's who I am. That's how I'm built. So like the things that y'all say, I mean, it's funny, it's cute, but it ain't reality. So when you talking about women, I mean, any woman gonna want to be with me because I'm the real man. I got all the power. So that's the thing. They want to emasculate me on here. They want to try to talk to me like I'm someone I'm not because they jealous of my power. They know I'm an all out man. I'm a man, bro. What I say goes. Anybody that comes out here and they want to be with me and they want to be a part of my life, whatever you're going to contribute 100%. At this point, you're going to pay me first before you even deal with me straight up. I want at least a grand, a couple of racks sent to that Cash App first before I deal with anyone or even talk to y'all now. That's now a requirement. Think I'm playing. What? Bro, I have the foundation. I'm royalty. I'm a king to y'all. I built the infrastructure for a whole kingdom. I'm going to end up building my own city like I told you. What do you mean? I know how to do these things. And it came from doing all that. It came from walking all night in different streets in different cities because of what people, did to me or just left me out there on purpose and all this stuff that came from these people on here. And you ain't doing nothing but help me. You taught me lessons. You understand? You think I ain't learned something, bro, from exploring all these cities? I mean, I used to go all through San Antonio and explore, man. I'm talking about walk through the whole city of San Antonio all night. I used to do that. I used to take trips out there. I would get hotel rooms too, but sometimes I wouldn't, and I would wait, or I would wait the whole morning so I could try to check in the morning, and I'd wait all night. Y'all don't remember that? I was on YouTube, and I would go around. I'd make videos. I don't think I was getting paid for them, but I would make my videos. Remember, like of the Christmas tree, I'd walk through the whole nativity center and everything, and I was just looking at everything. Was that San Antonio? It might have been Dallas or Fort Worth or something. All those cities, man. I think it was part of Dallas, yeah. And I would go over there. It was beautiful. Then of course San Antonio. Like I went all over, man. I've seen all of San Antonio. Like I know how to navigate cities. That's the thing y'all don't get. So the whole point is Once God gives me my budget and I'm able to, get my license back real quick, get that out the way, get that done, get like a motorcycle license, get my license back first of all, then get a motorcycle license, get a motorcycle, start building bat pods for real. There's people who are building stuff that are like bat pods anyway, and I can talk to them and see what they charge to build me one, and nobody's going to get the best of me. Every transaction is going to be dirt cheap for me and beneficial, or I'm not doing business with you. You understand? And not only am I not going to do business with you, but then I'm going to expose everything publicly and I'm going to go in. It doesn't matter who it is. And people don't want that, trust me, because I've got actual marketing circulation here. See, that's the thing. If people like Sweet Lily really wanted to be a rapper, how would you not get down with me and my platform? You see what I'm saying? So what is that called? Discrimination. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't want to see me win, and it's anyone but me. It'd be okay if anyone else fake won because they lie for all those people like they tried to for Tommy and he failed, right? And yet he acts like he's not, like he's an enemy and not his friend, but you really are his friend because you sit there and you root for these people. You root for Masons, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you are a Mason. That's all you talk to and hang out with. What do you mean? You're trying to act like you're not and you're oblivious. You're not oblivious, man. You copped a plea too. You made some kind of plea bargain and a deal, and you definitely told, because that was how you got out of that situation you were in. Remember? You think I forget? You could fool everybody else. You ain't fooling me. That's a Mason, bro. You want to talk about Mason? You are a Mason. What are you talking about, bro? All your actions show you are. And either way, you down with them. Yeah, you protecting and defending them. I thought you was gonna be real, and you chose to be that. So okay, go ahead. Like I said, how you gonna ever be a rapper if you don't get marketing circulation with the worldwide distribution company that I own? Hmm. See, that's the thing. They wanted to keep going on here for how many years were y'all going to continue trying to talk fake talk with me on here like you have any other choice? I mean, I am a worldwide distribution company, bro. I'm a worldwide independently established musician. What? They still want to bring me on panels so they can have a dude who doesn't own anything, no cars, and lies and makes no sense to tell me, yeah, you were wearing a mask. Yeah, because I'm Batman. Did you really seriously just say that you're not a fan of Batman and you're in this country? What? Because oh, it's me. So you just are so jealous of me that oh now you don't want to be a Batman fan? Oh my goodness, bro. These people can't be serious, man. Like I would never deal with people like that that just like everything has to be unfair and every time he wins we gotta try to, treat him some way and talk some way. Man, boy, miss me, bro. Ain't nobody talking to me no way or doing nothing. All y'all are just upset and jealous. Feel me? That's all it ever been. That's a compliment, homie. You feel that? How about that? So like I said, they all powerless. They're not gonna go nowhere. Like I said, you got all these wannabe rappers on here. They were trying to play low key and continue like they were gonna continue to fake talk mean about me. And I'm the star, man. And some of them have to admit it, you know what I mean? Just like some of those dudes, like I said, they like, man, he's got tons of tracks and he keeps releasing them and they're all amazing. Like that's the actual truth. And it's the truth that a lot of people don't have to face, but they don't have a choice. They have to. That's why they all want to get down with me now. They want to get on tracks with me. I have no interest, man, because I'm not a part of none of that stuff. I'm not a part of nothing. I'm completely gone my own way. I just like I did years ago. I've always been my own entity and in my own corner. I'm not doing nothing with nobody, man. Y'all got to come out your pocket. I'm talking at least like 5 G's if you want to do a song with me or want me in a verse. That's my real price now. And like I said, those people talk about, yeah, I got so much money. I got money all the time. I got hundreds. Huh? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, put the money up. 5 G's for a verse. Because you talking to a dude who really got fame now. You talking to a dude that made it. See, y'all was talking about Takashi 69. I'm way bigger than him. Right now. Are you serious? It ain't even close. What? Are you serious, bro? Like, he got cloned. I didn't. Okay? Like, Takashi 69 was replaced. I'm not a Mason. They can't do it with me. You gonna see me run my shit. So what do you mean? It doesn't make any sense, man. Like I said, if people really wanted to rap, all they have to do is just break bread, come to the table. I mean, at this point though, you're gonna have to pay me. Like I said, there was all opportunities. I tried to be cool. I tried to let people get down. I tried to have people be a part of this. All y'all wanted to say some weird stuff that wasn't positive and fake talk. Why would I give you an opportunity when you can't just be respectful? And you don't talk like that in reality. You would never talk to me like that in front of me. Like, come on, bro, you're not being real with yourself. Why would I give you an opportunity? No, I'm good. Just like when I get all this money and God blesses me again and proves everything I ever said right and y'all wrong, I'm going to rub it in every second of every day. I'm not going to give nobody nothing. I'll give the right people something and bless them. It won't be nobody on YouTube. I'll tell you that. You all just going to watch me while you fail, and you going to watch me succeed for real, like usual, like I always did. This ain't new. What do you mean? I was actually gonna try to help people on here. Now, nah. And when I go to these hoods too, I'll pull up right in the hood, and I'll pull up probably in a Lamborghini with the top down. You feel me? And pull up right in your hood. And this time when they all run up and oh hey and looking for something and think I'm gonna give them a handout or opportunity, this time I'm gonna be real mischievous and the whole nother direction. Now I'm gonna play games the way y'all do. See, before I wasn't playing games. Before I used to pull up in your hood and offer y'all opportunities, pull up in the drop top portion, offer y'all opportunities and help y'all. And y'all have this mentality and got the audacity to ask me weird questions and expect me to do more stuff for you like I'm not a grown man. Then want to take me off the track that I produced, off my own track that I just put the whole project together and paid for everything, and think you're going to take me off my own track when I'm better than all y'all combined. Boy, miss me. Miss me, bro. See, the problem with all these people is they so used to being unfair, and the same word I keep saying that we're going to focus on towards me, that they think it's okay and justified. Not at all. So this time, like I said, when I go through College Station, like I can't wait to go back to College Station with money, boy. I'm gonna have so much fun out there. I'm gonna rub it in so bad, and I'm gonna go to that little college street where they all drink and stuff. I'm gonna go to the bars and stuff and meet some women. I promise that. I'm gonna have some fun. You feel me? I can't wait to go back to College Station when I get bread. Real talk. It might be my first destination, in fact, because I got something personal there. Like real talk, bro, from the past. I'm not happy about how things went down at all, even though I won, but I'm still not happy. I mean, they were the ones who were all upset, but like, no. See, I don't forget nothing. That's the thing people don't get with me. I forget nothing. Anything I go through, I don't forget. Anybody says anything, does anything my way, I never forget. My whole point is this. I mean, nothing happened. It's just the point that the ungratefulness I'll never forget. So now when I go back to College Station and people is asking me like, yeah, I'll probably meet people, I'll talk to people, but I'm gonna be real careful and different about how I move and network now. Meaning like when dudes ask me like for an opportunity, now he gets nothing. Y'all going I'm gonna make it the theme. Y'all gonna hear me talk like this all the time, like the way that 50 Cent was on track. See, I'm not doing it to emulate someone. I'm not operating off my ego the way y'all do just to repeat stuff because oh you think it's cool. I don't need to be anyone but me, man. I'm amazing. I'm a lot cooler than 50 Cent. A lot cooler. He just has good quotes and I like his music. Always have. I've always been a fan. I'm a G Unit fan. That's just who I am. You're gonna have to get used to it. But my whole point is you're gonna hear me talking like that all the time. Like that video where it says he goes Mel Gibson on Shine or whatever, that's exactly what I'm going to do with everybody. I'm not going to be patient. I'm not going to be none of that. I'm going to tell people what it is immediately. You feel me? And that means when I'm out too, ain't no more Mr. Nice Guy, ain't no more with these little homies trying to come around me and talk crazy or act like they're someone. Nah, I'm going to let you know straight up. I don't care who it is and how many people there is, and I don't care where we at now. Straight up. I'm not even gonna be patient about it. Yeah. People need to watch how they talk to me. You feel me? It's okay. Everybody will learn. Trust me. Everybody will learn. You understand how to talk to me. So, like I said, with me, that's what you're gonna see me do. You gets nothing. Because this is what people want. People want handouts. People think that they can make come ups off of people like me, and that makes no sense because I mean y'all couldn't even come up yourselves. How you gonna make a come up off of a hustler? You can't hustle a hustler. See, you looking at me and you thinking you seeing something different than what you seeing, but like you should look in the mirror because all that other stuff you talking about, that's you. I don't know what people talking about, bro. I used to go to the clubs, man. I remember I went to the club in Austin. Remember I had that angel chain? And that dude thought it was like real or something, and he thought it was like a big deal. He thought he was getting over on me. He actually paid me Yeah, he paid me for that chain. Like I said, I used to sell jewelry. All everybody knows that. And he paid me for that chain. I sold him that chain. He thought he was getting the best deal, and he was telling me that. And he was all in the club thinking he was it, and oh blah blah blah. And this girl will do that. Like y'all talk too much. Do you notice that? See me, I just stay quiet and then I win. He thought he won some. That's what he was telling me. Oh, it's just all about who got the better hustle and blah blah blah. But he like, yeah, you just bought like an angel chain that doesn't have no diamonds in it because you thought maybe they were real. They weren't. Like what? And you gave me good money for it, homie. What you talking about? This was ancient. This was a long time ago, but I'm just saying, like, so imagine when I get bread and God gives me all this money and I'm from the hood. I'm a hustler from the hood, in case y'all don't know. Like I said, like I hustled in shelters, everything. Everything was legal hustle and was selling jewelry and stuff and Jordans and stuff like that back in the day. But I come from street hustling for real. I come from being able to flip product, but all legal. I can build a business in 5 seconds flat anywhere, anytime, any place. Feel me? Like I said, I was doing it in the bridge, remember? And I had to stand up to dudes because they'd start getting upset because I was too good at hustling. I had all the chains and new Jordans, and everybody was like, "Man, you always got the best stuff." I was the bee's knees in that shelter. Think about that. And I was the only really person that was like me. So you can't be serious, homie. I do my thing everywhere. So at the end of the day, right? Man, I missed that one dude too. I can't remember his name. He was an older man. He used to sell cigarettes in there. That's another hustle people do, but he was super cool, man. At first, I didn't really understand what his issue was, and he was kind of actually like intimidating, and he was a short guy, but he was just crazy. And then like me and him ended up being super tight. I didn't realize that he was like a super cool man, and I miss that guy, man. I haven't seen him in years. I hope he's all right. But life kind of took us all in different directions. I've met people all over. Like I said, I met people in Kentucky, some good people, some bad, and then I met people, out there in Minneapolis. I met people in Green Bay, just everywhere, man. There was a dude living on the streets in Green Bay that he kind of stayed with me and helped me to while I was waiting that whole night out there in the cold and stuff on and off while I was waiting for the bus to get the hell out of there and escape from everything they were planning for me, you know. And he was cool. He was a white dude. He was cool. So I meet people from all over, man. He might have the channel even. I don't know. So if so, I hope you're good and shout out to you. But that's the thing, man. It's getting to the point that everybody I heard, like the reading told me, like everybody's like, "Oh, I used to know that guy," and it's like, bro, I ain't never gonna be someone that's not down to earth. I'm not trying to be Mr. Celebrity. I know that it's already happening and gonna happen, but that's not what I focused on. I'm still the same dude. The same people can talk to me. Like, ain't nothing changed, bro. I'm never gonna change. I'm always be me. You know what I mean? I'm just the exact same guy, and it won't matter how much money I get either. I'm gonna still be the same person and never forget where I came from. All I'm saying is, when I get this money, I'm planning to be really strategic this time. Like, I mean, like to the point that like people can't figure me out. Like, in other words, like I want to act like I don't got it, and I want to be like hustling the right way. That's my point. Okay, like meaning like where I can hopefully go back to that where I'm able to sell jewelry and stuff because then I'll be able to get any kind of jewelry I want. And when you sell jewelry, you have to get fake stuff and cheaper stuff because the other market prices, people in the public don't have money like that, so they can't afford. But that fake stuff, they can't afford it because those will go for cheaper prices. You feel me? See, people on here talk, but they talk without thinking. They don't want to actually have logic and listen to what I'm saying because they just want to disagree with everything I say. That's immature. It's time to grow up. You're an adult. See, I get results. That's my whole point. You understand? I'm telling you, like when you go to shelters, that's like the number one hustle if you want to be realistic, selling cigarettes. Not saying I'm going to do that, but I'm just saying that type of mindset and mentality and hustle is a real hustle. Those are the people that know how to build businesses and know how to get somewhere. Seriously, because what I could do is I could go to like thrift stores. I could figure out how to sell like name brand clothing legally. If you need a license or whatever, I could sell it online. I could sell things on eBay, and I could sell it like at a street level, legally, legally the right way. Everything I do is right way, the right way and legal. You feel me? So like that's my point. When I get money, I want to act like I don't have it and tell myself I don't have it almost. I don't want to be like I'll still live good and I'll put it into the things necessary that are gonna help me that I need. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like be constantly splurging and even that I will a little bit, like I'll spoil myself too, like what I deserve, but I'm just saying I'll still go about things a little bit of a cheaper way. That's what I try to do. Like I've realized that's the best way to do it because then you never lose your money. If you be frugal and you be cheap and you act like you ain't got it even though you do have it, that's the best way to go. And then develop a hustle like at a street level, like low key, like legally all the right way, but just where you have a hustle that you can move and make dough, man, you golden, bro. That way I can just meet dudes, meet people, you know what I mean? Like I said, like buy and sell jewelry, whatever, like if it's like shoes, whatever, like I want to get where I can sell like name brand products the right way. You understand? I don't know if you need a certification or license. I'm gonna look it up, but that's what I want to do. You feel me? That way I'm always hustling and it's like they don't know I got, however many millions in the bank and I don't even got to be doing this, but I'm doing it because I'm trying to blend in and pretend so that people don't know that I got that. I want to be the way Frank Lucas was depicted in that film, American Gangster, because I already am, but I always have been, but I'm saying now it'll be different because it's new, and I think a lot smarter and more strategically than I ever have. I'm on a whole nother level. And that's what they said about Frank Lucas. They said, that's the life I want. They're like, he had his dog, he went to eat breakfast at the same diner every day. Like, I want to move like that, like almost kind of undercover, like where people just don't have a clue who I am. That's what I want to do. Honestly, I want to be the like I already am. I'm like the legal Frank Lucas, but I want to be that like on another level for real. And I want to figure out the right product to sell, like clothes and shoes and stuff like that. I think that would just be awesome, and that way I can just wear suits, go. That's all I want. Wear suits, go eat, like get different suits, brand, like have them like customized to fit me correctly, perfect, like with the best shirts money can buy, all that stuff. I want all the best top of the line everything. You know what I mean? Get the best top of the line jewelry and just the right stuff, man. I want all of it, bro. You know what I mean? I want to open up my own clubs. I want to get into the hotel business and figure out how to do that. If I got to talk to the people who generally own hotels, I'll do that. I'm good at that. You know what I mean? I was this close to almost doing that in the past because like I was kind of dating one of them. You understand? And she was trying to like get me into it. So it's possible. That was in Dallas too, near Fort Worth, I think, like near Junction or whatever they call it, all those areas. So like I said, that's my thing. That's all I want. Wear the top of the line clothes like I always have, go eat good breakfast at the right diner and just travel and do that in every city where like nobody knows who I am, what I do. I'll probably be wearing fedoras too, like I used to and like Frank Lucas does. Gangsters wear fedoras, like the real nice top hats. I'll probably wear them. You feel me? Like I want to be on some total gangster stuff this time around, like totally different, and then just focus on what I'm doing, make my music, do my training, you know what I mean? And then that way just every day I'm able to focus on what I'm doing. I'm not going to live to make content. Content is going to be a hobby. I'm not going to have to do this no more. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. That's what God's telling me is coming. I believe it. I see it. I hear it every day, man. One of the readings said it was like 3 days tops, so I don't know. You feel me? But it says stuff like that. I don't know, man. I mean, most of it has been spot on, man. Like I said, I got divine confirmation today about all that other stuff that was going on. So, I mean, it's been right pretty much every time. I'm just being honest. So, I don't know, man. I hope that I don't know. I hope and I pray and hope that God comes through for me. That's all I can say because I'm going through a lot. You know what I mean? But um, that's all I want to do, man. You know. Is wear the nicest suit, go eat a good breakfast, and just nobody's gonna know, have a clue who I am, and I'll be moving through different cities and states, constantly traveling. Um, like I said, when I get the license back, I might get me like a van or a car or something to start and get it all like decked out so that I can sleep in it too, and I can live in there if I want. but like comfortable. Like I want like TVs installed in it. I'll pay for the installation if I have to, everything. I want the CD player that pops out like I used to have in the Porsche. I want everything, bro. I want everything brand new and just everything running on a whole nother level the way that it's supposed to. That way, like, I just ain't never got to worry about nothing. I'll always have everything situated. And then, that way I just travel, try to make donations on here, and I'm going to get that where it's a lot more prevalent too, I think, and more people are donating. I'll get exposed to different audiences, be able to promote differently and market differently. And, that way I can do my shows right from my little van or my car too. I could get a green screen in there if I have to or want to. I want like plush pillows and like a whole couch in there. Like I want the whole structure to be built where like I want to build a vehicle where it's like a home. That's what y'all don't get. I'm trying to do all of this stuff. And then that way I can just do whatever I want, play video games in there. I'll get the systems that I want. You know what I mean? Like I like the old school systems better than the new. I don't even really have interest in the new. There's a couple of them, maybe like the PS2 was all right, stuff like that. But uh, all this other super new stuff, the stuff looks too complicated to me. It don't even make sense no more, and the graphics are not right. Like they mess with me. Like I think the old school stuff would probably be better. Like get like NFL Blitz 2000 and like Super what Brothers and Mario games and stuff like that, and just do that and just mess around, chill. And then like I said, I can go do food reviews and food vlogs and go eat at different restaurants. I got everything planned, man. I don't need anybody with me to do it. I'm gonna do it regardless. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not hanging on to nothing with nobody, man. Like I said, anybody out there, if that was the case, like I said, you're gonna have to just go out your way and you're gonna have to, I mean, literally like, like just grab me basically. You're gonna have to just claim me and um I don't know, you're gonna have to like just obviously help me with with money. And you're gonna have to pay me, I guess. You're gonna have to help me with money and show me that you really do care and you're really serious and you're for real, and that's all. But as of right now, I'm not gonna, listen to this nonsense. Nah, bro. You got to make sense with me. You know what I mean? I ain't got time because I know what people are trying to actually do, and it ain't gonna happen. You feel me? So, like I said, I don't have time for it, man. Like I said, just talk to me when people are ready to pay me. That's it, because that's the only way we gonna talk now. Feel me? Now, I'm the asset. I'm the prize, and people gonna have to get with the program. And I can see by the way they talk that that's reality anyway, because they're the ones that are all over, like worrying about me all the time. And it is what it is, man. I mean, like I said, what if they put an NBA contract on the table right around the corner? Does that change things a little? Because then I really don't need anyone, right? I mean, come on, bro. You think all those women ain't gonna be throwing themselves at me? You think like all the cheerleaders that like I've always actually liked like NBA cheerleaders. That's like my favorite, honestly. Like you think they're not gonna be like, oh, he's so cute and blah blah blah. Like, come on, bro. I get any girl and woman I want, man. You feel me? I'm just telling you reality, bro. So that's the thing. Like, see, the problem is I was trying to be nice and I was trying to be cool and lax with it. Now I'm gonna turn it up a notch with everybody. You see what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna turn on the game for real and show y'all something and show you who I really am. You understand? Now everybody's gonna learn. So now that we wanted to pretend that we can compete, now I'm gonna show you what competition really means and the level I compete at that y'all can't come close to. This is what happens, bro, when people want to pretend that they want to be you and play all these games online and talk to you some kind of way like, okay, let me show you who I really am again. Since you forgot, clearly. It's not hard for me to remind you and get reality understood for you real quick. Okay? So that's what I thought. So, like I said, I win every time, bro. I'm a winner. I'm the champ. You feel me? Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. All right. So, like I said, that's the other thing too on the next Rocky Balboa, clearly. But we're gonna keep on doing our thing, and that's all I can really say, man. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Like, let people, tell themselves what they want. I ain't got time to hear it no more, though. You feel me? So, like I said, I mean, I think I'm going to be making tons of money. I think that I'm going to get an NBA contract 100% at some point. I think they're going to have to give me a record deal at some point for sure. I think all this stuff is coming, man. I think my website's going to do well. My music distribution company, I think, is going to really come into existence correctly the right way and work the right way. I think the scooter company I'm going to be able to build in my sleep in the e-mobile goods store, right, in DeKalb, Illinois. I think that all my stuff is just going to come to fruition. And like I said, I mean, I want bat caves. I want to build my own studio with like a whole place where like it has the insulation, everything built right for me, and I can just basically live in the studio. I want all that. You feel me? So, like I said, like honestly, that's the number one thing that I probably would focus on because I know I need to focus on the music and I just want like the real studio setup. So I'm gonna have to have somebody show me how to do it and everything. If I talk to somebody from Guitar Center or wherever I'm at, and also that's the other thing I was thinking too. I had like deja vu the other day about that studio I went to in San Antonio. I want to go talk to that guy again, man. He's pretty cool. He's just a white dude. He's cool. He'll remember me, and I kind of go periodically. Every time I make money again, I show up and we record songs. And I think he liked producing for me. He's a good dude, and I'm gonna go back over there. And that's where that one dude was at over too, like Jinx and all them, and the other one named Musa. He was actually a friend of mine, right? But like I said, I don't want to talk to none of them really out this time. I just want to focus on me. Maybe Musa. Musa was all right, but like Jinx, hell no. Like anybody who's got their hands out looking for money from me, I'm good. But I definitely want to go to that studio, and now I don't have to deal with them. I ain't got to talk to them. I was being nice. Now I ain't got to be nice. You feel me? Now I can just do my own thing. I would love that, man. That's actually going to be the first destination. If God blesses me with a ton of money again, I want to go to San Antonio. That way I can go out there, go to the studio, record during the day, and then go to the club. Yeah, the one that I met you know who at. I'll be going to those clubs. Yeah, go over there again and be brand new and just check it out. I don't think they're going to be over there. I hope not. I ain't trying to talk to them, but um, and because they would try to like Hoover and try to reoffer the whole thing with them again to me. I already know, and like, I mean, I don't know if I'm really ready for all that. You know what I mean? I don't think that has any worth to it or value, and I probably would tell them that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we'll see. They did too much, man. They said too much. I didn't forget what they said to me. I'll never forget because there was no need for it. See, there was no reason for anybody to be this way towards me. So when people want to just be like that, like I said, God sees, man. That's why that reading says like exactly how y'all wanted to be towards me and that God's going to give me double for my trouble. I mean, you don't believe it's going to happen? I do. I don't doubt it for a second. I bet you he's going to prove all y'all wrong as usual because God is real and being good is real, being righteous is real. And that's all I got to say, man. So, like I said, that's what I want to do. I want to go to San Antonio first, go to the Riverwalk, and just move like a gangster. And see, that was the mistake I made before, is I was always moving too fast. I want to like sit down and actually like when I have money again, instead of always trying to like, because that's what I do. I don't know why. I like walk around and I listen to music and I get in the zone and it's part of just like me and how I am. I guess it's like peacocking, you call it, or like showboating kind of, and it works. I mean, I'm not going to say it hasn't worked for me. And I get really into music too. There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying now I'm getting older, and now I understand how to actually sit myself down. It's not really, it wasn't really for women. It's just I like to move around a lot, and now like I'm tired of moving because I've been walking so much. So like when I go there, I want to go to the river walk and I want to sit down next to the water and like eat a real meal and take my time and be calm. Probably go to that. I think they got like a crab shack over there too. I got to be careful with that though because I don't think I can handle anything like crab anymore. But I'll have to, I don't know, figure it out and try and make sure I'm near a hospital. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna have to go through that too because I got to see what my body can handle. If I can, hopefully I'll be all right. Um, or I can get checked by a doctor first too, so maybe they can at least give me that thing that you need if you're gonna do that. I'll try to figure it out, but or I can just stick with, regular fish and shrimp. I can do that. So, I mean, to be safe, but some stuff with crab I used to like, man. That's why I hope I can still eat it. It's weird how it changes for me. I don't get it, but I mean, like I said, I couldn't even do pineapple or any of that stuff, and now I'm eating all of it. I ate tangerines today. I ate some pineapple and stuff, and like some peach was in there, and like the light syrup and stuff. Like, it's the other thing too. I'm trying to start incorporating fruit because I know that's what I need, and I never really had it for a long time. So I mean, that's why. You know what I mean? So I'm doing different things, man. But that's what I think. I think that'll be the first destination in San Antonio. Hell, I might even move there. Because for a while I used to think like that, I remember, and then like I don't know, it's weird when I actually would get the money. It's just my mind wasn't in the right place. Now God's got me where I got clarity, and my consciousness is like spot on. So now I'm thinking correctly, and I think I shouldn't do that. Maybe I'll move to San Antonio. Like if God blesses me with a bunch of money, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Move to San Antonio and get me an apartment right there on the Riverwalk, straight up. I'll just tell them, look, I don't have any I'm not going to have any of the documents they usually ask everyone for, and I don't do paperwork. I'm just going to tell them, look, I got the money. Like, like, can we figure out some way to do it for one of them? I don't care which one it is, but I would like to get something overlooking the Riverwalk. And if I have to rent it to start, and I got money, I guess that's fine. I'll do that. I won't own it, but I'll rent it, and it'll just be for a time being. That's what I want. Or like even if I have to sign a lease, I'll just sign a lease agreement for a couple of months or something if I can. I don't know if I would sign it for a full year. Well, maybe, yeah. But I think San Antonio would be a great place to be. I mean, if I'm overlooking the Riverwalk, bro, that'd be awesome. You feel me? But at the same time, too, I mean, they got pretty cool hotels out there that are nice experiences. So it would be good to do it separate like that. But I don't know. I don't want to be like in a vehicle all the time in San Antonio. I don't think it's that safe. I've been all out there everywhere. I mean, I could do it, but I don't know if I want to do that. I like San Antonio. I think that's what I want to do. And see, like I wouldn't stay there. I would do trips all over the nation and stuff, and then I would come back. But like that's the thing. Like then I'd be coming back to like a sweet apartment in yeah, that's so crazy. Come back to a sweet apartment in in right there on the Riverwalk. They got apartments on the Riverwalk, and I think they're beautiful. And then that way, like all the clubs that are out there that I used to go to those clubs. I remember one girl was looking at me. I was like, and she was like, at the end, she was like, I like you, and I was like, seriously, like, I was like, I thought it was completely the opposite. Like, see, that's the thing. Like, you can't figure out with women what's going on, and then I think about it, and I'm like, I think a lot of you all are like really sadistic. I think that's what it is, and I think that was her deal. I think a lot of them really don't. I think it's some weird thing, and that's my thing. Like the reality of the world is they don't look for a man. They don't look at us like or me like the way they should like a normal person because they got problems. You feel me? That's the truth. That's why I talk about it. And I'm gonna continue to because y'all prove my point every day. Trust me, it's all over the news. You feel me? So I don't know. That's what I want to do. Go to San Antonio and uh, do that. And trust me, when you got money in San Antonio and you go to the clubs out there, oh, it's awesome, bro. I used to party more than like Pitbull. Like real talk, it was like I was Pitbull in the club. I had a Raiders jacket on and a brand new beanie and stuff. And like I'd go in there and order like 2 bottles of champagne and have girls sit down with me that I never met in my life. Like that's how I was moving. So see, when people talk to me, y'all don't know me, bro. I don't know who y'all think you talking to. I don't know what you talking about. I'm a baller, bro. Everything I do is top of the line, bro. Like I was always the dude moving around. The dudes thought they was balling and with it, and I was looking at everyone like looking down, to be honest, because I knew nobody was close to me in any category. I'm just being real, so that's who I am. I do my thing everywhere, but I think that's what I want to do, man, because I don't like Austin like that. I like San Antonio, but I need the money. You feel me? So If God gives me the funds, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna just move to San Antonio. I think I'm gonna get me a spot right there over the Riverwalk, and that way I can go to the clubs anytime I want because they'll be right there. I mean, I can literally just walk out my apartment. You feel me? And if not, my only other idea would be like get a little place or a spot. Maybe I could own it in San Antonio, but like somewhere in a different area that's still nice. You know, I could get a apartment too right there by that studio where they were at, where my old friend Musa was at and Jinx. But Jinx was just mooching off everybody. Musa actually lived in one of them. So his family lived there or whatever. But yeah, I think that's what I might do. Something like that. So I'd have to find some apartment that would let me do it. And if I have to do a lease or whatever lease agreement for a little bit, that's fine. But like, if God blesses me with money again, that's what I think I want to do. It'd be kind of tight though to get one right by the studio. You feel me? I just want it to be a safe neighborhood though. That's the thing, you know what I mean? But if I could do that and it was right, like I'm talking like there's one right next to that studio, because then I could just wake up. Wouldn't that be cool? Wake up and walk to his studio like every day I want, and then just pay him for his studio time. I think it's like 40 to 60, 50 an hour or something he was charging me. He was making me a deal too on something. It wasn't that cheap, but he was making me a deal. And then that way I just pay, by the hour for the studio time, and then I make my tracks and create my albums. And then like I said, like do that all day, and then, go play ball, go work out, get a gym membership or whatever, and then go to the club at night. I genuinely think I would be happy, not saying I'm already happy, but I'm saying I would be very happy if I could get that. And what's crazy is God already told me like those readings and all that, and like the ancestral stuff and spiritual stuff. It already told me that that's what I was going to get, that I was going to be super happy. So, you know, I believe him. I don't have any other choice but to, you know, and I have faith. So that's what I want. I think that would be cool, man. I think San Antonio would be great. Seriously. That way I can do everything I enjoy doing like 24 hours a day. And they got great restaurants. The Cabanas over there are amazing. I'll do that. And then I'll just, move around and travel and do what I want to do. Then I can take my trip up to DeKalb once I get everything set up in San Antonio. Take my trip to DeKalb, go check that out real quick because I definitely don't want to live there, I don't think. And then see what the commerce there is, and like the commercial buildings and the actual businesses. You see what I'm saying? And then that's the thing. I can look at actual like office spaces for lease and everything and see it, like if I actually want to do that. I probably won't do that to start, but at least I can check out like the whole city. I can check out the restaurants, go to the movies out there or something. I just want to see what it's like, and then I can, kind of scale and see everything and scope it out and figure out how I want to approach the e-mobile goods store and the scooter store. You feel me? And then I can hopefully make some connections and get the online thing going. And then maybe I can build a website with it and get it started and figure out the marketing and how to buy in bulk from China and all that. And make sure I get that connection figured out. Like, I'm going to do everything real quick. That's what y'all don't understand. I move fast. People don't understand with me, like the way I move, especially with God, I could be in DeKalb like the next day. You wouldn't even know. And nobody on here is going to know my movements. You're not going to know where I'm at any time until I tell y'all. You feel me? And I plan on going back to like all those places like Milwaukee. I got to go back to the Greyhound. That way, like if I got money, I want to buy all those little designer watches that they have sold for cheap. It's like 20 bucks per watch or 10 bucks. Something crazy. And they're all like little nice watches. I mean, they're not real, obviously, but I mean, what is? Nothing is real or fake in jewelry. It's just what looks good. It's jewelry. I want to do that, and I'll like just buy like the whole box of them and take it with me, and that's it. I'll just buy them all. You feel me? Like I want to do stuff like that, man. People don't get. I just know where everything good is at everywhere. And I can go check out Minneapolis real quick if I want to, because if I got money again, I can go all through the Skyway, go eat. You know what I mean? I'll be able to actually like have a vehicle to move around in, or get a lift or a driver. If I get money like that, man, I want like a driver and like a chauffeur, man. And I don't want them anywhere near me with what I'm doing other than the driving. That's it. I don't trust nobody. You feel me? And that's it. I would just keep all my plans to myself, everything I'm doing, and I would literally not deal with anybody. That's at the point I'm already at. Like I'm not dealing with nobody no more. I don't trust nobody. Y'all taught me that, so I mean, thanks. And God taught me that because God wanted me to learn that. So that's what I want to do. You know what I mean? That way, every day I just wake up and go eat breakfast in San Antonio. The Taco Cabana breakfast is amazing. Feel me? And they got like the aquarium there, I think. I really think I would be happy there. I think I would like it. Seriously. At least for a time being, and then like I said, I'll probably meet a chick there. You know what I mean? And then we'll go from there. You know what I mean? But I think that's what I want to do next. Humble beginnings. I want to start small and then, we'll worry about the other stuff. Because if I just venture out and go to all these other places too quick, I don't think I'm going to enjoy it the way that I will there. And I will go to New York and all that. But like I said, I'd like to get everything set up there. That way I'm ready in San Antonio. And then that way I can just venture up to New York, go play at the street ball courts because I for sure don't want to live there. I would go up there just for little trips real quick for like a week, couple of weeks, and kind of see how things are first. And then, at that point, if I've got money like that, which I believe I will, then, I can look at Wall Street and see those different places. But either way, I don't want to live there. I just don't at all. I mean, I don't want to make any commitment over there. I don't know. I mean, I heard everything I've heard, even what Sweet Lily said, Styles, everything I hear about New York doesn't sound very good. So, like, it's for street ball, it'll be pretty good. I think it's overrated personally, but it'll be cool for like my legend and what I'm doing. But I think I'm going to have a field day up there in basketball. I don't think anyone's going to come close. I really don't. I don't think anyone can anywhere. I think it's going to be the same thing as anywhere, but we'll probably come across some serious talent. I know that. We'll see some stuff. I'll be impressed by some people, I'm sure, but it ain't going to do nothing for me. My whole point is like I'll go up there. I'm gonna have to just use hotels, is what I think, because I'm not gonna want to make a commitment. I already know I'm not. I'm not gonna want to. I don't want to have a lease in New York or anything like that. I just don't. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Uh, but that's about it. I'm tired. All right. I'm gonna talk to y'all later, and at least I know my plans now a little bit. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Have a good one.